Blog Talk Radio.
Hello, welcome to Cosa Nostra Radio. We are a poetry family located at allpoetry.com. I'd like to thank Kevin and the crew for giving us a place to call home. We believe in freedom of speech. However, not all of the views and opinions on the show by the guests and poets are reflective of Cosa Nostra ownership and management and are of their own free will. Enjoy this Cosa Nostra program.
And this is Randall S, guest hosting Open Poetry on this glorious Sunday from Central San Francisco's Delta, live aboard the Mermaid Lounge. Hope everyone's doing well. A little bit of Paint It Black. And, Boo, is that you? Let's see. Let's see what we've got going on here. We've got a call. Let's take one in. Boo, you on? There we go. I got you. Hold on. All right. All right. Mrslilboo, you on? Oh. It looks like got some dropped calls. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. I've been away for a while, as I'm sure some of you know. But asked to do this here and thought I'd step in and see if I can help out. And I hope everyone's doing well. Oh, I see some of the problem.
I was muted.
There we go, Buddha. I got you.
Yeah, you got me, right?
Yeah, I got you now.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes,
good.
I can.
Now you're stuck with me.
Huh?
Now you're
Can
stuck
you hear
with
me?
me. Yeah, now you're stuck with me.
Yeah, we're
I hear
good.
you.
You ready to do this? Ready to do this?
Fucking, digital spirit starts off the evening. There you go.
Well, of course it does. I brought it with me. Yeah, of course
and we got
it does. All
503
kinds of
on
weird
the board, too. Who's calling?
Yeah, we're going to take that and get this show on the road.
Who's 503?
We're going to find out.
That'd be me.
503.
That'd be Dave. I know it's Dave. Why
Dave,
do I
how
say
are
that
you,
every
bud?
time?
Hey,
Dave, how you
I'm
doing?
fine, you guys. I'm fine, man. How are you?
Good.
Yeah,
Did you have a good Thanksgiving, brother?
Oh yeah, just me and the dog hanging out. It's just another day for me, another day in the life. So, my relation don't pay any attention to me, so I don't give a shit. Huh?
Well, cool. Cool.
Hey, you know what was really weird is about 15 minutes before I called in, I called Blog Talk and they said the next show wasn't on until 3 hours. And then so I'm pulling my hair out, wondering what the hell,
Yeah, I screwed up.
No, it's a
Because
Boo had to do a little behind
the time that's in
technical.
Eastern. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
it's running
so
now,
it's all
that's
good.
all that matters. Yeah.
So let's see. We've got a
That's me.
443 on the line.
Hi, yeah, it's Conrad.
Hey, Conrad.
Conrad.
How are you?
What's up, guys?
Conrad's new, and he's pretty cool, so he's joining us
Well,
again for more
that's cool.
torture.
Conrad, I haven't had the privilege, but welcome, brother, to the Mermaid Lounge.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Grab a drink,
Oh.
Conrad, and have a seat.
Now, have a seat. We'll get drinks coming here in a little bit here. And
by mermaids.
We've got a 111 like for infinity here. Who's that?
Racky Poo.
Is that Rack?
Or Naomi. Or
Am
Naomi.
I on
one
hold?
of the two.
No,
Yeah.
it's me.
Is it? Yeah,
And
that's
Rack.
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 All right. What's up, brother?
You go.
Hey.
What's up?
I'm looking for fish.
You're
I'm
all
looking,
dude. Perfect.
I'm looking for fish sticks.
Nice. Well, they're coming up quick. Garçon, 6 table 4. What do you guys want to drink? I'll send her around.
I want some ceviche,
Flipper
please.
deer.
I'll take some.
I want some rum.
Flipper there. Drinks
Go,
for
ho, ho,
everybody.
ho, ho.
Everybody. Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Go in the lounge.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Yeah.
Or no, it's Sunday. Never
Yeah.
mind.
She'll be coming around soon. You guys make your order and don't mind the tail. All right.
Nope.
Pinch the head and suck the tail, or
I'm all good.
pinch the tail and suck the head. That's it.
There you go.
That's what they all say.
Sounds good
So
to me.
someone here, so the marina I'm on, guys, I've got a good friend of mine who is the harbor master, and someone just turned them on to a 1939 Owen sailboat here that is just mind-blowing, okay? About
those old sailboats are good.
48 feet, all wood, all cabin. It's just happening, sitting right next to my two. So it's cool.
Now we got 3 boats. Got 3 boats.
Huh?
That's awesome. I worked in
got
marine
3 boats.
my whole life, so no.
Yeah, I've got one I live in that's 64 feet. And then I've got another one right next to it, the one I'm in now, which is my studio office, And then I collect antiques and shit in. And then I've got another one that I'm looking at to go next to it for a guest boat. So what the hell, right?
Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the piano.
So it's cool. So it's cool. So I've got to go about 10 feet across the dock to go to work, and I come into the other boat. Yeah, let me take another call.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Oh, Bella.
804.
Hello. Hi, everyone. I was listening to the
Hi,
conversation
Stella.
about the Marine. Hi.
Oh,
How are you?
Hey,
darling, how
Stella.
are you?
Hi, everyone. Hey, Dave. Hi, everyone. I don't know who's there, but
How you doing,
I
dear?
heard some. Hi, how are you, man? Good?
There's
Oh,
something fishy
yeah.
going on.
Heard. Raconteur,
Something
that's
fishy
mine.
going on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Look at the guys and fishing.
I have to deal with a local sea lion here. When the sea lion comes by, he takes all the fish. That's his thing, and they all freak out. And so,
did you ever find your wagon? You never found your wagon, huh?
No, my wagon's
Did you
still
find
buried
your wagon?
underneath.
No.
No, it's still buried underneath. On top of the other boat that's below me. There's another boat below me that's sunk. So I mean, that's I can make stories about that. But yeah, it's all cool. But the sea lion takes the fish, so I'll now and then I'll do some bass fishing off the dock, and it's just a catch and release thing. And I turn around, and once I unhook them there, and I look them there and said, okay, quit chewing on hooks and let them go. So you got to school some of the fish sometimes too. You know what I mean? So it's all cool.
You got to come check out the marinas where I live. They're gorgeous, some of them.
Yeah, I'm really fortunate where I'm at here. I've got a 360-degree panoramic view. So it's not like being up against anything. So when I stand up and do my photography, I can literally, if the water's calm, pivot a tripod all the way around from the top of the boat and pivot over the palm and get a full panoramic view. So it's quite cool. Anyway, glad to have everyone.
You keep rest too.
Yeah.
Anybody in a rush?
That makes a big difference.
Yes, please.
Huh?
I am.
You're in a rush?
I have to get up I can stay for now for like till 11 because I have to get up early for work. It's okay.
Okay, you want to drop yours first then?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to cut someone else. Maybe someone else before me. It's fine. I can
No,
stay.
it's okay.
No,
Anybody else
if there's anyone in a hurry, we'll go ahead and get them on, though. Whoever it is. If Sawa, if you got to go, sweetie, we'll get your piece on.
Oh, do you want me to put my poem from I put it there, Boo, but let me 1 second.
Oh, you did? Oh,
I did.
Okay.
I did
I'll grab it for you.
I didn't bring you one.
I was trying to find something else. Yeah, it's cool. I was trying to find something else.
I find it. Go ahead. I find it. Don't worry. Okay, here we go.
All right, I'll be focused in a second.
That's fine. No, that's fine. I wasn't sure what. Okay, here we go. I put it there.
All right.
There it is.
Okay, take it. 1 second.
All right.
No pressure.
It's all yours, sweetie.
Okay.
Give me a fire extinguisher first, though, please.
Dave loves the French. So does Randall.
Okay,
yeah. You're going to get all the guys stirred up here that you read.
Oh, my goodness. I'm going to read.
Sawa, get the boat rocking, Sawa.
Yeah, come on, Sawa.
No, learn French. There you go.
Okay. Excuse me?
Nothing.
Okay, you guys stop, please. Okay. Bouge, again, I don't know if I'm able to read. Trembling, she whispered, frémissante, elle assit sur elle. Plus je m'éloigne, plus je souffre du silence brutal. Vent rebelle, délivre-moi de la senteur d'amour qui m'enivre presque à la folie. Mais à nu mes pensées qui me brûlent aux mille étoiles caressent ma tendresse fragile. The more I distance myself, the more I suffer from brutal silence. Rebellious wind delivers me from the intoxicating love scent. Lay bare my burning thoughts where 1,000 stars caressed my fragile tenderness. And the storm. Did I read this yesterday? I did. Sorry, that's not the one I meant to put. I'm so sorry.
You did.
I meant to put another one. I meant to put another one. I'm so sorry. My brain is fried.
You're fired.
I put the wrong one. I swear. I said I read this yesterday. I'm so sorry.
My brain is a delicacy.
No, I meant to put another one. Can I get a pass?
You can get another one. Sure, why not?
I'm so embarrassed. I really said
Randall's going to charge you double.
French. We're not complaining about double the French. So there you
know what? I'm good with that.
Okay.
And you've got another one,
We want more French.
That's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm a mess today. Sorry. I meant to put another one. I accidentally put this one.
That's
Randall's going to charge you double.
Pardon me?
No more French. No, don't think they love it.
Randall's going to charge you double.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm all good with French.
Happy hour, Raph. It's happy hour.
Yeah, it's free admission. Sala,
Okay,
what are you
here.
drinking while you're thumbing for it?
I'm such a mess. Okay, here we go. Alone, captive of my thoughts. Seule captive de mes pensées. Seule captive de mes pensées, le parfum de l'âtre m'a ému. Un triste souffle de vent, suppliant pour le silence. Dans le ciel de novembre, les feuilles de canne dansaient dans l'air. Feuille par feuille, prend sa volée. Soudainement, mes yeux en songeaient au doux reflet des pétales de rose déculpés dans mon cœur avec tendresse. Alone, captive of my thoughts, the heart sense moved me. The sad blast of wind took over silence in the November sky. Fall leaves dancing in the air. Leaf by leaf took its flight. Suddenly my eyes were thinking of soft reflections of petals of roses, heightened tenderly in my heart and the foam.
Oh.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow, Sala.
Mm-hmm.
That one.
Down, boys. Down, boys.
That piece
So,
carried
would
a
you
lot
marry
of
me?
clout there.
So, will you marry me?
You did. Wow, that was
I think
good.
you should, Sala.
That was fantastic job, Sala. Great opener on both accounts. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, Dave, lay it on me, man. I'm going down the list. What'd you think of that?
Dave's on one knee. Dave's on one knee.
Yeah, I think I should ask someone to marry me, man. I tell you what.
Well, there you go.
See?
If you're into rejection.
That's
Take
right.
a number.
You know,
Take a number.
no. Yeah, really. No shit. That's a fact. Oh, I thought this was really cool. I thought your first one was cool, Sala. Man, alone, captive of my thoughts. The hearth scent moved me. A sad blast of wind took over silence in the November sky. Yeah, that's a nice way to start this poem off. It's always, our captive thoughts are almost always done by ourselves, and I thought you expressed that really well that way. Fall leaves dancing in the air, leaf by leaf took its flight. Suddenly my eyes were thinking of soft reflections of petals of roses, heightened tenderly in my heart. God, that's so beautiful. I don't know how you come up with this stuff. I really don't. But I think it all comes out of a good soul and a good heart. So I'll leave it at that. Nice.
Well,
nice
good
job,
comment,
Noah.
Dave.
Beautiful.
Good comment, Dave. She sets the tone for this piece. What I like about this is the foundation of the piece is set immediately. There's no guesswork where this is going to come from.
Yeah.
In the alone, right there, that already bends you that way. And then a sandblast of wind took over silence in the November sky. That is a heavy-duty setting, Sala. Very nice. Conrad, what you say?
Thank you so much, Randall.
Yeah, Sala, thank you. I really enjoyed this. Alone, captive of my thoughts, the heart scent moved me. You have this really kind of like self-reflective piece, and I just can see the room, I can see the person sitting down and all the things around them, and I really, really enjoyed this. And I also really enjoyed the way that, I know you read all your poems, French and English, or at least in my experience with you, and I don't know, it's like when you read it, it's a cozy feeling. It's really nice. So I really appreciate it. So thanks.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's a good comment. That's a good comment, Conrad. That coziness reminds me of the pic that she's put up here, that fire, and yet if you look out the window, you can see the weather's, not all that pleasing. So nice touch, Sala. Rack, what do you think, brother?
Yeah, I really enjoy Sala's writes. She has a way of bringing a calmness her perspective on the world, despite whatever she's gone through, always looking for the positive. Really very, very warm, heartwarming. It speaks to the person that she is. And that's why everyone trips all over themselves, Sawa, and you could turn as red as you want, but well, I mean, take it for what it's worth. Some people have a hard time seeing the beauty in themselves when they look in the mirror. So if enough people tell you, maybe you'll listen a little bit and you'll acknowledge what everyone else seems to see in you. There's got to be something to it, my friend. Take care of yourself. That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
She's burned up. She's burned up.
Right on. And Boo? What do you think?
I can feel your face burning, Sawa.
Sorry.
I think, well, the whole thing beautiful and simple, but says so much. I like the last two lines, actually. Soft reflections of petals of roses, heightened tenderly in my heart. Like, so romantic. I was talking to Dave today about you, why you don't have a lion out the door. I don't know what's wrong with the idiots that live in your state, but, seriously,
really.
You're a beautiful person, inside and out, a wonderful woman, a great writer. I don't know. Maybe you're intimidating. But this is beautiful poetry and so romantic. And I hope you find your prince because you deserve it, one of these days. Because you write about him a lot. He has to be somewhere.
Thank you, Boo.
You're welcome.
Hey, Boo. It's not that she doesn't have a line. It's that she shoots them down.
Yeah.
She's
selective. That's a good thing.
She's content in her own space.
Yeah, she's selective.
Thank
That's
you.
good. There's a lot of assholes out there anyway, so.
There's one.
Sure.
There's one on its way.
There's that.
Plethora. Yeah.
Right on. Well done.
All the men here right now are all gentlemen, so that's a good thing. You could learn something from you fellas.
Oh, yeah, I know. Thank you.
I know you're not talking to me.
No, I'm not talking to you at all. No, you're a sweetheart, Rex.
Very nice. So, Boo, what do we got there? What's that?
Okay, so nobody else is like in a really hardcore rush, right?
Anybody else in a press for time?
I can only hang till 9:45.
Okay, so we'll do Rack. First, let's see. I got to get Rack situated. So how about if we do Tila? Maybe somebody could read Tila. Obviously, you, Sawa.
Okay, do you want me to put it on the board for you?
I got to go find the next
Do you want me to find it?
I know it's in top somewhere. Yeah, I got Tila for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. And then I'll go find
Tila. Tila, call Tila. Okay, where's Tila? Okay.
Then we'll do Rack.
Rack
after this.
Okay. Tila, note. That's what we read yesterday, I believe. Or maybe not. I think so.
Yes.
Yeah. Out of the note. She took out the note, read and read, till her tears could no longer take it. This beautiful note had so much power, beauty, and calmness. He was so frail, she thought hardly could move an inch, but his mind was sharp. Little did he spoke, but his watchful eyes were sharp, looking at her with love and kindness. To find such a person is 1 in a million. Oh, how much he missed him already. He was keeping her in his tow, non-stop, not even a second. She had a chance to relax. All of a sudden, she was free like a bird. She started to cry like a child, stroking his note and the thorn.
So, Sawa, you read that.
Yes.
Wow. What did it do for you?
I think we already had yesterday the same poem, so I'm kind of familiar with it. I see, that's what I saw yesterday, especially the ending made me think this way. All of a sudden, she felt numb, like nothing to do. She was free like a bird. She started to cry like a child soaking his note, like someone who, not in her life either. When someone is free of a cage, like she has her freedom, and she finds herself started to cry like a child from happiness, maybe. That's what I see here. But when you read the first part, you feel like she's missing him, and there is someone who's very special. When I say 1 in a million. 1 in a million.
That's what I got. There's still a tether to her, but I got to feel that the person isn't present, and that the remembrance of that or the feeling of that is still tethered to her, even though being free like a bird. She started to cry like a child. All right, there's still that tether. Well done, dear. Dave, what did you think?
Well, you guys got me thinking about this. I was following it word for word. I love Tila's work. She's an amazing poetess. It kind of, I don't know, when I was listening to Solo read it kind of reminded me of the first part. She takes a note out and reads it because it's very, very dear to her heart, and she explains that, and then it goes on, the last 2 stanzas, it starts saying how she misses him already, and, like she was free as a bird. It makes me wonder if this individual died, maybe this man that she was in love with passed, and all she has left of him is just this note, I don't know. It's beautiful. It's a hell of a storyline, and it kind of makes the reader draw their own conclusions. But that's what we should be doing as a good writer. We should make our readers ponder these things.
Well said, Dave. Well said, brother.
Thank you.
It leaves the door open for the intrigue and the mystery of what might have happened here. It's a nice, packed little story on what this is, and it leaves us inserting however we've taken it. You know what I mean? That's a talent in itself to be able to do that. And that's what I got out of it too. Well done. Conrad, your take, brother.
Yeah, so I heard this yesterday, and I think yesterday I said something about like unrequited love, because obviously it's just a note, you don't really hear any feedback. But listening to it a second time, you have this kind of like, it's not codependency, because I think the care for each other is really prevalent. And I don't know, it's like, it's heartbreaking, how much this person cares for the other, and that, they miss them, so they're obviously not there, and it's just, it's heartbreaking to me, at least.
Yeah,
I really
this is one of those. Oh, yeah, it moves with it, and that's why we're spending the time here talking about this. This one here brings in a lot of connotation that for anyone that's lost anyone really dear, and it was all good things about them, you carry that with you your whole life. That's not something that
you do.
It dissipates, but yet there are the constant reminders that pull the triggers, which is part of what the adventure's about anyway, right? That's what we're collecting. It's about the only thing you're going to take with you, right? I'll raise the speak. Rack, what'd you think, Rack?
Well, the fact that there's a note, to me suggests that the person didn't actually pass away, but there's definitely a separation, a longing that the person's no longer in their life anymore, and that's the sadness that comes through more than anything when you think about it. I mean, he could have been sick, so that could be what the note was about too. So I remember some of the details, but unfortunately I can't reread it to quote any of it. I mean, it was beautiful in its thought and its longing, and very eloquently put on the loss of the person. So the combination of those things is what makes it really sad. But at the same time, it's she's holding on to what she enjoyed about the relationship, the beauty of it. She misses him already. So it's really a very emotional piece.
Yeah, it is. Really enjoyed it too. Let me take another call here, and we'll see who's joining the lounge.
Hello.
570.
It's Lizzie.
Hi,
No,
Lizzie.
Hey.
Welcome to Lizzie.
Hey, Lizzie, where's Rex?
Yeah.
I want to say thanks to Lizzie for helping us out with all the uploading and everything, Lizzie. Thanks so much for doing all that.
Oh, you're welcome.
And is Rax in here, Lizzie? Oh, I see Rax. Never mind. I think I got it. Oh, never mind. Okay.
So we want to put Rax up.
Yeah.
Boo, you want to comment? You want to comment on Tila's first, or Lizzie? Did you hear it, dear?
I did hear it. I was trying to leave her a comment. My internet's acting funny, but it was really like deeply emotional. Like it could bring anybody to tears reading it. I mean, here's this note that she's reading that's now soaked in her tears because it holds so much sentiment of this person that's no longer with her. And I think the line about being as free as a bird and it bringing her to tears. I mean, most people would say, "Oh, I'm free. I can do what I want." But in the way that she structured it in that poem, that being free didn't bring her happiness. It kind of made her miserable because she, didn't have that person. She would have rather ran around and be on her toes than be now free because she misses that person so much. So I think it really held a lot, that one little line about the bird being free.
Yeah. I tell you what, too, guys, and everyone knows this, if you're human, once you're a bond slave to love, there's always going to be a tether there, and that's meant for that. It's supposed to, because that's what it's about. So even though in times when people are down in it or it's lost, they would not get rid of the experience of it for anything, and that's what the real worth is. Whether you've loved, whether you've loved and lost, the act is you loved. That's worth it in itself. Right on. That was rocking. And Boo, where are we taking the lounge, dear? Rax?
I sort of see this as maybe like right? Happy or Rax next. But is Rax? What's your name of your poem, Rax? In the Mood? No.
Which one?
I don't. Lizzie, you put it by date, right, Lizzie? Because I don't see.
Yeah, but I don't remember.
I did. Did you see Rax in the Mood or something? It's so small. I can't. Foul Mood. Foul Mood.
In the Mood.
Oh, you did cure for a foul mood? Is that what you did?
Yeah. That's what I see.
That would have been under. Because I didn't see it for today, so that would have been under the other day.
Oh, yeah, that would be it. Okay, that's good. You want to do that one, Rack, or?
Sure, that's a tribute.
Yeah, that was funny. Okay, so all right, I got to get your poem. Or could somebody get it? Because I'm going to have to leave the studio. It's going to be a hassle. Come back. So,
what is it called?
Could you grab it?
Can you get it up on the board? And then...
It's called Cure for the Foul Mood. Yeah, because once I leave the studio, it takes forever to come back. So yeah, I got it ready. I just want to say really quick about Tila's poems. For me, I sort of saw maybe she was crying tears of joy, really, because she found that one in a million. She had that one in a million love. She got to experience it, and that's why she's happy. Because a lot of people don't get that. If you get one, you're lucky. But that's how I saw it, kind of. So. Great poem, Tila.
Well, yeah. Nice. Well said, Bo.
Thank you.
All right.
Sorry. You ready, Rash?
So shit, man. Huh?
I have
Cure for a Foul Mood by Raconteur. It doesn't happen every day, but if you ask nicely, a pretty bird might sing, momentarily transporting us to nirvana, where the bond of our friendship means everything. You wouldn't know it just to look at her, remnants of a little girl inside. Her face may appear slightly weathered, a side effect of all the tears she's cried. Her mind and her heart set her apart from anyone I've ever known. And when she bleeds her emotions onto the page, it always cuts me to the bone. From the beginning, I never quite knew what to say. I'm sure as hell no singer, but I aspire to be there at the end of the day, rooted by the resonance of words that linger. The seeds of creativity flourish, bathed in the warmth of her smile, exposing undeniable truth seen through her eyes, allowing me to soar like a bird, if only for a while. End poem.
Very nice, Rack. Very nice. Great, fantastic narration. I love the impact of this piece and the fluidity of your stanzas. And again, that lost expression and everything's only a passing moment. Well done, brother. Let me put some comments on this. Lizzie, what do you think?
Yeah, I heard this the other day, and I thought it was really it was a really nice tribute to Pretty Bird. You can tell that he really has that he admires her, and he, these are the things that he feels towards her writing, as her as a person. So I thought it was a really great dedication to Pretty Bird.
Yeah,
thanks, Chris.
I agree.
I do too.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I agree. And Conrad, what do you think?
I really enjoyed this one. It felt like it's a good love poem, and it felt like a cross almost. Her mind and her heart set her apart from anyone I've ever known, and when she bleeds her emotions onto the page, it always cuts me to the bone. So you're looking at this person from an outside perspective, and you're seeing all the good in her, or whatever. But I really, really did enjoy it. Thank you for the share.
Great comment, brother. Great comment. Sawa, your take, dear.
Oh, I love Pretty Bird, and you gave her. You're just hearing you reading it. There's so much emotion. This is the second time I hear it. I love how sincere and genuine it is. Someone you really know very well, and you brought all who she is in here, from her little girl to her writing, her fragility, and how it moved you, how it touched you. It's so really moving. You are very like a great friend, Raconteur. And here I love the ending, exposing undeniable truth seen through her eyes, allowing me to soar like a bird, if only for a while. I love this ending. It's just like you wish you can stay be longer, but just for a while.
Thanks.
Well said, dear.
My pleasure.
Well said. Dave, what do you think, brother?
Oh, I agree with what Lizzie said about this one. I've heard this one before too, and it really is a beautiful tribute to Pretty Bird. I've known her for quite a while, and she's everything and more in what he had to say here. I thought it was very well expressed, and it's beautiful as a love poem, even if he's not, doesn't mean that he's in love with her. If he just appreciates her as a woman and as a poet, I think it's really well done. It's classy. It is just shows a lot of grace towards her. I really appreciate that. Pretty Bird's a hell of a neat lady, and I think he expresses that very, very well in this poem.
Mm-hmm.
Well said, Dave. I thought the same way. I thought that as far as the tributes go, when you speak from the heart, and it comes kind of across in that elegance and grace. Was quite appealing. Yeah, absolutely. Boo, your take, dear.
Yeah, if I didn't know Rack and Pretty Bird, I would swear this was a love poem to really adore. Yeah. And that's a good thing because it's extremely romantic. And he doesn't just see her beauty from the outside, he sees her beauty from the inside and all the things that are important, because all the other shit fades, really. And then you have to be left with the person you admire, you look up to, and you could tell that he does. I think in his voice, the conviction in his voice says it all. And I'm sure she was really flattered by this, Rack. It's beautiful, just like your heart is.
Yeah, well said, Bo. What? Is anybody else in a hurry? Everybody
I was
cool?
wondering if I could go just because I have like a patient here that's kind of,
You're gonna get pulled away.
Yeah, I may not, but he's like really cruising for a bruising at this point. No, I'm just kidding. No, he's just poking me with the spoon and this knife.
Hey,
but
go ahead and put yours up, Bo. Go ahead and put it up.
He's poking me with the fork. I'm like, and then we have to do Titus because he didn't get to go yesterday.
Yeah, please.
Right.
Okay, so
right.
Let me fix it. It's called Pillar of Valor. Okay, my love, you're my cardiac melody. It's a prompt. When nouns and verbs disappoint, music whispers in tempos. Reflection of loneliness inspires and creates feelings as bright. With sunshine hues stressing choruses through the shadows, breaking through the darkness which fades into gentle light. Reflections of kindness inspires and creates feelings as bright, echoing melodies of rapture, breathing in measures of bliss. Breaking through the darkness which fades into a gentle light, touching hearts with sensitive fingers and a harmonious kiss. Echoing melodies of rapture, breathing in measures of bliss, sighing softly in songs of rich and vibrant stars with refrains, touching hearts with sensitive fingers and a harmonious kiss, soothing and consoling with charms of energize the remains, sighing softly in songs of rich and vibrant stars with refrains, breathtaking ballads murmur faintly through the ready mind. Oh, stop poking me. So soothing and consoling with charms of energized to remain, playing a solo of pure joy which grace, hope, and love designed. Breathtaking ballads murmur faintly through the ready mind, with sunshine hues, stressing choruses through the shadows, playing a solo of pure joy and grace, hope and love designed, with nouns and verbs disappoint, music whispers in tempos. I forgot to say this is a pantoon if it's very repetitive. And poem.
Yes, well, I we can tell by the refrains. This is nice, Boo. Does this have anything to do with the piano?
I wonder, gee whiz.
Yeah, I wonder if this has anything to do with the piano. The connection that you make with the piano and linking it in with the person and the musical metaphors are quite something there. Well done. Dave, what do you think, brother?
Oh, man. Oh, thank you for asking me. I love this. I love the way musicians always want to try and bring some of that into their poetry. I think it's it has something to do with our artistry, I guess, maybe. It's what makes us tick. It's what makes us write poetry. It's what makes us play music, and Boo really expressed herself well in this. She's a hell of a pianist, and I've heard her play lots of songs, and it just blows me away every time I hear her play. She's really well taught. I don't know if she's self-taught or what, but it really, you could tell she's living the music in this poem here. When you're, and this as well, but when you really get into a song with an instrument or whatever you're doing, in music, you just sort of lose touch with who you are, and you become what you want to be, and or the way your music is taking you. And that's what I saw in this thing. Echoing melodies of rapture, breathing in measure of bliss, sighing softly in songs of rich and vibrant stars with refrains, touching hearts with sensitive fingers and a harmonious kiss, soothing and consoling with charms that energize the remains. If you're in love with somebody, that makes it even better.
Yeah.
And, you can incorporate that, your feelings and stuff, and even the lyrics into a beautiful expression that makes humans noble in what they are at their best. And I thought this was an example of that. It's just...
I'll share something with you guys. I'll share something with you for those that some may know, some may not. But Boo is no joke when it comes to this. And besides being studied, there is a gift that transcends what most people know of her capability of a piano. I give her music all the time, and I gave her a piece, a year ago, from Van Quicksilver, old piece called Edward Madshirt Grinder by Quicksilver, a Nicky Hopkins piece, fast tempo. And not an easy thing to do. And she come back in about 25 minutes and sent me an email back. And I listened to it, and she had repeated the song and hadn't heard it before. And I went, okay, this is another whole level. All right, that's what she's capable of doing on the keyboards, and that's what sings through her words here. Well done. Great comment, Dave. Sawa, what did you think?
Oh, thank you for asking me. I love this poem. I just love her writing, Boo. She put all her emotions in paper. And here I love how she starts with she and then he, and then they become together. It's definitely, I like how her emotion is like the music almost uniting them. And there's just the way she moves swiftly with fierce intent. I mean, read him. He burns the stars in western skies. I read it one by one, like one stanza from her and one stanza from he. It just complete each other so beautifully. Beneath, there's hope. There is, you can see here love, and they get united. At the end, together in tangled ribbons, each unique with twisted spark, now unraveled like a bow, once surrendered naked heart. Oh my goodness, I really love this one. It just made me dreamy. So beautiful, Bo.
Well said, Sawa. And that comment, isn't that what the journey's all about, or should be about anyway, is making that connection. Conrad, what did you think?
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea Boo was such a gifted pianist.
Oh my goodness.
She is.
But
she is.
Yeah, knowing that now, I mean, art imitates life, and where words fail, music can obviously pick up the slack. And I really like reading this and knowing that now. It is really touching.
Yeah.
To just the way you speak about.
You can learn all you need to know about Boo by just listening to her play. Well done.
It's fantastic. Just knowing that. I really, really love this. I really enjoyed it. And just the way you speak about playing, I mean, it really shows how much you put into it and how it can move you. And I really, really love this one. So thank you.
Yeah. Rack, what's your 2 cents, brother?
I think he.
I think Rack,
away?
I believe.
Did he?
So.
I think he
he had to go.
Looks like he did. He did have to go. Yes, he was on a time frame. And Lizzie, what do you think, dear?
Yeah, this. I mean, Boo's a fantastic writer, and she's an amazing piano player. So that all comes together in this. And I love Visions Blush with Opaline Ether, peach-colored waves and painted strokes, another mirror into infinity above the gray line awareness smokes. Beneath future hopes with tattered sails, daily slumber brings crystal tunes. Watching a rose with shattered petals become restored with fragrant blooms. The imagery in that and the wording and the way it just all flows together, you just like get carried away in it. Like, it's like a dream. Like, you just get whooshed into it, and she just did it so beautifully. Like, this is a really amazing poem.
Oh, thank you, Lizzie.
Yeah.
Oh, you are very welcome.
They're mixed to write, but they sound good.
Yeah, she ties them together so well. That full expression. Well done, Bill.
Thank you.
Well done, Bill. Well done. Marvelous work. And so now what do we got coming on? You said Titus because he didn't get read, right? That's the deal.
But Boo, he said he wants 60 days. Did you see his comment, his note on the board?
Yeah, he wants the one from today.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have his uploaded.
It's in the it's in the top, I think. Yeah, I just had it, and then it's under the date. So, yeah, we got to clear some more of these out of here for sure. Okay, so I got it, I think, 27th, 28th. Today's 28th, right? Yeah.
28th.
1 second, but his poem is not there. 1 second.
You have the poem?
I'm actually...
Oh, I see Titus, the warmth of autumn, love things.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm ready. You guys got the poem?
My
internet's funny.
Yeah.
I find it, but I can't find Raconteur. Here we go. I find it. 1 second. I'm putting it
right
there. Yes.
It sucks on the phone because when I leave the studio, then I got to come all the way back, start over. That's why.
It's there.
It's a long walk.
It is.
It's a long walk.
I do want to say while she's looking for the poem that don't forget to vote for the collaboration challenge that's up there. You don't have to be in the challenge to vote. So it's anonymous vote, and the link is there, so it'll take you to the link for you guys to vote. Both winners get a gold membership, so you guys can support. Would be cool. Thank you. It's going to end today.
Cool.
All right.
The warmth of autumn.
Is it on the board yet?
Spring.
Yeah.
Love's folded frame will, by all accounts, remember our having read, engraved in my heart, such a time, such as this. Every year after that time in November, so crisp and even, then the square will always chime. Solemn sounds rust like how bronze it was before. We had scaled many years without our crystal ball. Your innocence has kept the ceramic smile I adore, polished like a china doll with its wraparound shawl. Fruits of the labor's marriage serves a golden fleece. The healing power quartz has now levered us both, our being hooked. Berries have become a showpiece, never to be forgotten where it was love had betrothed. Time of endurance, marriage to compare the tweed to autumn warmth. Did russet sweet though simplify? A beveled edged of weather leathered fade indeed had aged the cushioned charms ourselves to sigh. Having netted your oval eyes in the first place, saw for the very first time comparisons to eternal youth. Our love became like clade, a figure of 8 to aid the everlasting promise I had made with solid proof.
Wow. Wow, love the movement and the flow of that. That was just gorgeous. Incredible phrasing on this piece here with that old school charm. Love the polish on this. Boo, what'd you think of that?
Sorry, can I go after somebody else? I was doing something. I have to look at it again. You busted me. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. Dave, what do you think of that?
Well, this is really classy stuff, you know. Sanford, be quiet. My dog's piping up. I'm sorry. Anyway, this is really, really nice. Yeah, he's my dog. No, don't pay me mind. I'm sorry. I apologize to Titus for my reply here with my dog in the background. Can't help it sometimes. No, I thought this was really beautiful. It's got, you know, it's got the typical Titus Midas touch to it, I think. You know, he always writes such beautiful poetry about love and dedication and stuff like that. And this one is no different. You know, it's really, you know, when I hear one of his poems, when he reads it, then I think, I don't know anything about writing poetry. But that's the beauty of poetry. You know, we can express ourselves individually, and that's what it's all about, and that's what makes poetry so great. So anyway, I really like this. Yeah. I thought it was really classy, you know, as usual.
Yeah, very classy, very stylish. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Sawa, what do you think, dear?
Oh, I'm a big fan of Titus' writing, and his dedication for his wife is incredibly. You can feel it in all the poems. Here's the dedication for celebrating 35 years since the day they met in 1986. He put here, so you can see it. And he said at the end, the everlasting promise I had made in solid proof. Absolutely, this is how he is, in spite of even though they are getting old. Time of endurance, marriage to compare the tweed of autumn ward. This was its weight. Where did he say? Oh, here, having knitted your oval eyes in the first place, so for the first time, comparison to eternal youth, our love becomes like played a figure of 8 to 8, everlasting promise. Even though they're aging, he still see on her the youth, because he see her as like always the way he loved her from the beginning. That's really like you see the stuff in movies only. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Really incredible.
That's right, so that's right.
You know, what's neat about doing open poetry, it's like going through an art gallery and seeing all the different climates of work, and that's what it's about by the different artists. And this is just exquisite Renaissance poetry brought into our age here. Well done. Conrad, what do you think?
Yeah, I love this. I mean, it is really like a masterclass of kind of the traditional love poem. And I mean, reading it, you feel that nostalgia. And then Sawa even pointed out, you know, 35 years, that is incredible. Strive for that one. But no, this one was lovely. It was just like a pleasure to listen and read. You know?
Yeah, I hear you. And Lizzie, what's your take, sweetie?
Sorry, I was on mute.
Lizzie said, "Where's this dude at?"
First of all, I want to say congratulations to Titus and his wife.
Yes.
35 years. That's absolutely amazing. So congratulations on that. Second of all, I love Titus's writing. I've always said that he had that, like Randall just said, it's that old time Renaissance, you know, kind of feel to it. You know, I could never write this way. You know, I don't have this talent in me, but he just brings it, and he does it with such ease and such flow. Like, it just amazes me every time I read his stuff. So this is an amazing poem, an amazing tribute to his wife, and you know, it's just an absolute dedication. You can tell through the wording that he used, that he had, of how he feels towards his wife. And again, congratulations. And this is an amazing piece.
Yeah, well said, dear. The minstrel in the gallery. Nice. An old Toll song for the old timers. All right. So what do we have, Boo? Anything in particular?
You know what gets me about Titus poetry? It's not just the poem that he does; it's the whole presentation, the whole page.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
It's the whole page, the whole way the whole thing looks, and then I love how he has the words bold and then underlined. So maybe that's his word bank, but they all beautifully together, graved, square, bronze, crystal, ceramic, but and
I think
he
it
has
might
a book
have been a
about
word
him and his
bank.
wife's love story, and it's beautiful. The book is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen someone so in love before in my life, I don't think, and so proud of it. And they were separated for so long, and they got back together. I mean, the whole story is beautiful. Even the pictures. So that's like something you would like, Randall. That picture right there kind of reminds me of the girl you used to have with the record player.
Yeah, if I had a style, it would be New Orleans Renaissance with a touch of steampunk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
You punk.
Why? Why not? That's what I'm turning the lounge into. So, I have a studio here. So, I've already.
I agree. I like
there's
the
a farmer that
Renaissance
has my
and
paddle wheels out in his field. And they're made out of steel. They've been sitting there for about 2 years until I get to them. But So anyway, that's what I'm working on with the lounge, playing around. All right, what do we got here?
We got Conrad on board.
All right.
Conrad's up.
That's you, brother.
So I'll just read. This one's called Kickball. Slow and steady wins the race, so please be patient with my heart. I'm back to notebooks filled up past the brim with simple love poems and an empty bed to preach them to. She has gone and tended my wounds, put light back in my smile, remembered that blue is my favorite color. So even with hearts beating fast, playing kickball inside of my rib cage, I will walk slow. Remember that slow and steady will win the race. So hold my heart and teach it patience. Thanks.
Yeah.
Wow.
So again, we have Conrad's take on exactly what the theme have been all the rest of them up to this point, that different bonding and tethering to love. Although in your case, it looks like a physical thing, brother. It's beating against your rib cage. But so as long as you got wraps on it, be okay there. Great phrasing. Boo, what'd you think of that?
Conrad's only been here a few nights. Every single time, he's like blowing me away. It's so much honesty here. Like a lot of guys are afraid to say this. They're nervous to write this or whatever. And he does it so beautifully. You can feel it in his heart getting kicked around. And he says, even the way he read it was like, be gentle with me because I'm fragile, and a lot of guys don't even want to say that or admit it. I don't know. My guess is we might be way off, Conrad, but like you just went through a heartbreak, it seems like, recently. And you're still
right.
trying to get over it. You're still trying to get over it. You're still trying to figure it out. Yeah. And, that's the best way to do it. Write about it, share, and try to get it out. And you loved her a lot, I could tell. So I'm sorry about that. For that.
Boo, and people this is interesting, Conrad, in putting this in here, about the ribs. Because right from the beginning, anybody that looks at the biblical creation part, the rib cavity is the womb of man, where Eve was taken from. That's man's womb. That's why he calls that woman. All right. And so it's adequate to say the kicking in the ribs here. It's poignant. Very cool. Dave, what do you think, brother?
Yeah, I agree with what you said about that. It's almost like a playbook for how to deal with a loss or a broken heart. There's some really good advice in here, and if you lost somebody and you loved them, and they didn't leave you any closure for it, you just have to back up a little bit and realize that that it's their loss and not yours. Most of the time, that's the way it goes. But I don't know. That's the way it hit me anyhow. She has gone and tended the wounds, put light back in my smile, remembered that blue is my favorite color. So even with hearts beating fast, playing kickball inside my ribcage, I will walk slow. Remember that. Slow and steady will win the race. So hold my heart and teach it patience. I used to be the world's most impatient young man you have ever seen. I had the attention span of a mosquito, and as I got older, I did. And as I got older, I realized that's nowhere, And when I started learning how to play guitar, I had to slow down and put myself down on low gear and learn how to play it. And it is a form of discipline, and it taught me a lot of patience. And you can apply that to anything in your life. It's patience is a virtue. That's damn sure true. And I think he did a really good job in rounding up all of this stuff and inserting it into a poem and still telling a story about what happened to his heart. I think this was an excellent poem.
Well said, bud. Yeah, the patience is that virtue. That's why we're told to be still and know that I am.
Yeah.
Yes. Lizzie, what'd you think? Or take that back. Sawa, you still with us? Yes. What'd you think, Sawa?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
And then Lizzie.
Yes,
the ladies on the board are melting, Conrad.
The slow.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's cool. It's cool.
Like Connor here,
yeah.
really brought from yesterday. I remember the word slow, and you brought it back here. It's really telling about who you are. We can see the pain, we can feel the sadness, but there is some wisdom here, and also no anger. There's no anger whatsoever, but rather trying to heal,
Yeah.
slow and steady in the race. Yeah. And the word, where is it? Heart. So please be patient with my heart. And then the end, you bring it back again, slow and steady win the race. So hold my heart and teach me patience. It's really telling about who you are. You just want to heal, and that's going to take time and patience, but it's hard to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you say teach me. It's really writing will teach you, I guess, because you say put in the notebooks. Yes. I'm not here.
Don't you like that he's not? Don't you like that he's not bitter? You know what I mean? He's not being a
jackass.
That's
what I meant. There's no anger. There's no bitterness. That's what I meant. So it's really very telling about who you are.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Let me take a call, guys, and we'll get back to it here. 937. Who's joining the lounge?
Yeah. How's everyone tonight?
Group of Silky. Hi, Silky.
Hey, Phil.
Hey, group hug for Conrad. You'll be all right, Conrad. We've all make it through.
Yeah, no, I know it'll be fine. It's all good.
Yeah, and Lizzie, I'll give you a final comment on it.
I'm going to go with, like Salwa had said, that this is just, there's no anger, there's no, cursing this person out for breaking your heart or whatever, or breaking up, whatever the case is. It's just that, okay, it happened, I'm hurt, and now I'm going to sit back, heal and take my time. I'm not going to let my heart, rush into another, not the rebound relationship. You know what I mean? Like so many people do, like you just, okay, I'm breaking up. I need something else to to comfort me. But
fill the
so
void.
it's like that. Yeah, to fill the void. It's just I'm gonna sit back, take it, easy and relax. And I think that's what I like about it. It's just not, you're not cursing anybody out, not calling somebody, a bitch for leaving you. You're not, hating on anybody, and you're not rushing into anything. You're just showing that, so you have a heartbreak. That's, it happens. That's part of life. But we're going to take it easy, and we're just going to heal and fully heal before we move on to whatever our next, whatever the path is going to take us to. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. I mean, people just jump right into the next relationship, and that's not helping anything.
Yeah, I
really like that.
Well done.
Yeah.
Just by
Conrad,
knowing you
well
only
done.
a couple of days, Conrad, I could tell that you're just a good person. Good person. She's like, a sweet person who cares a lot. So she missed out.
Very cool.
I appreciate it. Thank you all.
So
you guys are a very nice
group.
Thank you.
Very cool. I've
like you're here.
got the fog rolling in, guys. So I'm going to go ahead, and because it's rolling in, I'm watching it come in. I'm going to go ahead and read this, so it's on the board.
Okay.
All right. This is the loneliness of fog, a breath of winter. You approach from my western compass, buffering a blister of ocean secrets, through obscurity and quiet blankets, suffering the delta's eastward inlets, tumbling like wet silence through cold lips and droopy curls. Outside the anguish of wounded seasons, you mourn summer dressed in gray veils of pale saturation. As I watch a thin mist become forgotten tears, glistening in the tired weft of abandoned spiderwebs, dripping in dull maroons from spring paint, coating steely rails. Once daylight hides in shame with a smear of fallen textures, scattered by color in dreary shades, across withered cornfields and the white loneliness of vacant sailboats berthed in damp shadows. Yet life flutters on the wings of bouncy finches, and blackbirds skittery hop, seeking wild seed on the wooden memories of weathered docks. While I harvest tangible thoughts for a deep winter's dormant understanding inside a basket of warm smiles, collected by another desperate heart swelling with remembrance. End of poem.
Dang.
Ooh, wow.
Dang. So,
yeah.
So,
holy moly.
Silk, what do you think, brother?
First victim. I need to read this again. Lizzie, I'm going to put you on the hot seat.
Damn, boo. I thought we were close, man.
Oh, you done for me today. Look at everything.
I see how it is. It's all right. It's all good. It's beautifully written as everything that you write, Randall. It really is, and you always have the most the imagery in all your writing is amazing. I mean, like buffering blister of ocean secrets to obscurity and quiet blankets, suffering the delta's eastward inlets. And you could just go on. Like, I could just keep going, dressed in gray veils of pale saturation. I'm sure it goes beyond what I'm, getting on my first read. But it's almost like, this, as winter settles in, it's taking away, it's covering up all other seasons, the pretty little days that we're going to have, and you have this fog coming in, and where is it? Hold on a second. Let me just scroll to where I was. Yeah, so the once daylight hides its shame with a smear of fallen texture scattered by color and dreary shades. It's like that the daylight comes in and hides everything, right? Whatever we think about at night, and what winter is like, the death of everything. And to me, winter, even with our feelings, is the same thing. Like we have those wintry days even in our emotions, where
that's the point.
It's
there.
like, like we just have that death within us. And so the daylight could come and cover it, and we don't have to worry about it. But when nighttime comes, that's when it comes and haunts us. And that's what I'm kind of getting out of this. So hopefully I have somewhat.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's multi-layered. Yeah, very cool. Silk, what'd you think?
I see people actually that are like, these are people that are, this person that you're talking about, I think, is like being tainted, being pulled down, being tested through obscurity of life, through all the anguish of wounded seasons. Like if you could just make it through those seasons, the gray will go away. But these people are trying to pull her down, and it's what the spider webs are for. This is what I see. And if you hold on long enough, there's going to be spring is going to come, and it's going to clear, and everything's going to get better. You just kind of have to hold on to it, and don't listen to the bullshit from the blackbird, skippery hop, and weathered docks, that you'll still be there waiting when that change comes. I don't know if I'm right, but that's what I see on the first try. It's very beautiful and deep.
Let me take a call, and we'll carry on a little bit. 218. Who's joining the lounge?
That was me.
Hello?
Who? It was me. Hear me?
Had to turn my volume up.
Who's calling?
Blade.
Who do we have?
Blade.
Wait. Oh, hey. I've never seen. I don't know if I've ever heard you call before. This is Q, right?
What was that?
Q, right? Or Blade. Hey, Blade. Sorry, my bad. It's Blade. Sorry.
Well, how you doing?
I thought it was Q. I was like, wow, I never heard Q call before. He's
Very
new
cool.
too.
Glad to have you
she's
aboard.
new too, Randall.
Huh?
But she's new. This is Blade, and that's Randall there. You guys know.
Yes, Blade. Glad to have you aboard the lounge. Yes. Yes. Garçon, give Blade what she's drinking. Blade, when Flipper comes around, you just ask him. I got you covered. All right?
I need another one.
Got you
I'll
covered.
take another one.
And then,
Dave, what do you think of Randall's beautiful poem?
Oh, man, this was really great. It talks about, the fog coming in and stuff. I used to live near a river, and it was the same way. It would come in, and it would just saturate everything. And it was gray, and it was dark, and sometimes it was cold, and it's all-encompassing, and it's suffocating sometimes. But at the same time, it's a kind of puts you in a separate universe, and you don't have the outside distractions, so you can think about things that you wouldn't normally think about if you had all this outside stimulus hitting you, and sometimes it can be kind of overpowering, and I got that in maybe the middle part of the right, and then at the end of it there, I like the way you turned it around. It says, yet life flutters on the wings of bouncy finches and blackbird skittery hops, seeking wild seeds on the wooden memories of weathered docks. The birds always got to come in there, and they show you in real life that things aren't quite as bad as they feel like they are, and they're always there to brighten your day, I guess. That's the way I look at them anyway. I love birds, and I feed them all the time and that sort of thing. And so it's just, I don't know, it's a way of, just turning the poem around a little bit. I really liked it. I thought it was very, very picturesque, So,
well,
good
thank you,
storyline.
Dave. And
you're
thank you, brother. That's and you had good interpretation. Well done. Sawa, what do you think?
Thank you.
Hey, thank you for asking. You have a really gift, Randall, with imagery and how you relate actually your imagery with nature. Oh, like you know that you love so much nature, the water in particular, and the change of season. You put emotions, feelings, and thoughts, and how they change into compared to literally to the season changes, and you go from dark. Usually you do this. You go from dark, tumbling like a wet silence. What kind of who would do this imagery? Thought cold lips and droopy curves outside the anguish. You go from anguish and wound and pain, and then you bring the spring. And I love the stanza that Lizzie stole from me. And then you end up, while all of this happening, you are, because you're very wise, you harvest tangible thoughts. Winter, you're preparing. You remind me of the fable of the, what they call it, cigale pour me help in English, the ant and the cigale, how she prepared herself for the wind, like when things happening, she prepare. That's what it reminds me of. Then it's really amazing. There's so much in there.
Thank you, dear. Guys, as we move through the seasons and we go through different things, and so do we, and it's all a part of the journey, right? And the only thing you're going to take with it is the adventure, right? It's the only thing you're going to leave here with. And once you understand that the point of the adventure is to never arrive, it'll allow you to take your time, sit back and watch what's really going on and what you're really connected with, when that's the whole point of the adventure, right? This side or the other. That doesn't make a difference. Very cool. And then I'll take your last one. Who's that? Silk?
Silky, yep.
Yes, I'm there.
There you go, brother. I'll take your last one.
Awesome. Yeah, I really dug this whole piece, and that, like whoever was saying earlier, you're one of these writers that I think almost every poem of yours I've ever read, it's kind of like a really vivid and kind of like grand, almost in a way. Like you're one of these people that never brings something half-assed, just always full on, and this is no exception to me. I loved how you started it out here with the with the west wind compass, with the wind blowing, ocean secrets, and then how you kind of attribute it to kind of like a lady coming in out of the rain or something, with the cold lips and droopy curls. And throughout the piece, you kind of had the loneliness all the way through. But then I loved the ending, too, because it was so warm and welcoming towards the end. While I harvest tangible thoughts for a deep winter's dormant understanding inside a basket of warm smiles collected by another desperate heart, swelling with remembrance. It had it had just a lovely feel to it that I thought gave me a smile at the end there. And it was kind of like coming out of through the storm and then into the warmth, and just lovely.
Oh, thank you, brother. The curls were probably my hair's about down the middle of my back, so when it gets damp, it gets heavy, it pushes out. Thank you, brother.
Hey, Randall, I hate to sound ghetto, but I kind of see this poem as like, fuck everybody who's trying to bring you down, and you will make it through the storm if you just stay strong. But this is what I see, so I don't know. I mean,
Well, I mean, when you really look at that aspect, we don't have any alternative, right? Got to get busy living, or keep on the path of dying, and it'll come soon enough. It's all about choice, right? You know, you take it as it comes. That's why a tree gets scarred all the time. That's what the bark's about. It's being weathered. Sometimes you need to act like a tree and take it as it comes. Right on. Boo. What do we got coming?
Lizzie's going to drop hers because she has to go.
All right.
Okay. I'm trying to drop it. My internet's working really slow right now.
Okay, I could try to grab
there
it,
we
too.
go.
We'll see who gets
I
it
got
first.
it. It's on. Yeah, it showed up.
Okay.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so this is titled Hollow. Smeared by lies, falling from treacherous tongues, image smudged by burning tar, beauty now lies face down in dirt. Blackened streaks traverse her skin like vines of poison feeding a deadly thorn. Bloody rose hangs like eaten fruit. Hollow promises drip from serpent's lips. Upon a kiss, her fate is sealed. In her flame burns into smothered ash. Beauty's light now lays in waste. Traded to a traitor with fruitful words. Tarnished and broken, her shame burns within. A face of beauty upon a hollow corpse. And the poem.
So, Lizzie, what was you really trying to say here, dear? Damn. Yeah.
Damn.
Let's not hold back at all, sweetie. Yeah, this one feels like it leaves an impact here. Hollow promises drip from a serpent's lips. Damn. Did you recover well from this? That's my real question. I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, this one has quite a dark impact here. Phrasing's quite something, keeping with that theme. Boo, what'd you think of that?
Lizzie's very subtle, so that's what you got. That's what you got to love about her, and she's balls to the wall. There you go. This is a typical Lizzie poem, like smeared by lies falling from treacherous tongues. Image smoked on burning tar. That sums up a lot, actually. People always talking. They don't really know what's going on. They don't know the full story. They want to just assume, make accusations, but they never want to come ask you what's up. So that doesn't help the situation. And then vines of poison feeding a deadly thorn, bloody rose. Dang, this is really hardcore in your face. I know exactly what you're talking about, and I agree. Yeah, tarnished and broken, her shame burns within a face. Some people just always got shit to say, no matter what, and they're always going to try to pull you down and say they're crap that they don't know anything about, but you just got to rise up like a goddess you are, Lizzie. Good poem.
Thank you.
And
watch out for those serpents.
It's Blade, right? Blade, you want to comment, dear?
Sure.
What do you?
The line that sticks out to me the most, traded to a traitor with fruitful words. I love that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, the alliteration drives the impact on that one.
Yeah.
Well said. And Dave, what'd you get, brother?
Oh man. Oh, Lizzie, you outdid yourself on this one, dearie. I love how sharp pointed. I love how sharp pointed this is. It's about as unnoticeable as a D9 bulldozer. It's just in your face, and I love that. I fucking love it. Smeared by lies falling from treacherous tongues. Jesus, I've had a whole bunch of treacherous tongues aimed in my direction lately. Image smuggled by burning tar, beauty knife. Yeah. Face down in the dirt. There's people that run around our lives, and they run on negative energy, and they're troublemakers, and they're not happy unless they're screwing somebody else up emotionally and physically, or they're trying to build the pyramids of Egypt out of sugar cubes or some shit like that. And upon a kiss, her fate is sealed. In her flame burns into smothered ash. Beauty lights now and lay in waste. There's a wolf in sheep's clothing, so to speak, a lot. It's real prevalent nowadays, and you have these.
You know what they're called in the world, Dave?
What?
These vampires are called archons. That's what they are.
Okay.
Emotional vampires.
And they're energy vacuums. They're energy vacuums. That's what they are. You know when you come in contact with them. You know when you come in contact with them. When you walk away, you need a nap. You're drained. All right? And you can go, what the hell just happened? Right? Yeah, you came in contact with an archon. And they're energy vamps.
Yeah, they bend your curve your space time a little more than you'd like them to. You know? Kind of like like flying too close to a black hole. You know what I'm saying?
There's lots of things out there that feed on a lot of other things.
They feed on it. Right.
Yes. Oh, this is really amazing.
I love this, Lizzie. I think you did a hell of a job on it. Well done.
First of all, congratulations, Lizzie, for the goal. Very well deserved. I entered the same contest, and I mean, you really deserve it. You did such an amazing job. Your wording,
Thank you.
I agree, so like in your face, but I feel like it's almost when you say hollow, someone who's emptied, nothing left. That's what I feel here, and you see it at the end upon a hollow corpse. There's beauty, but her beauty is tarnished and broken and shamed. Nothing left. That's what I see here from what happened to her. Beauty now lies face down in dirt. That's what can really amazing. You have you took it such a great direction. The prompt, brilliant. I really love it.
Well said. Then I'll take one more, and then Boo, as you get who's ever coming up or whatever. What's that?
Is Conrad leave?
No, Conrad. Still here, Conrad?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, what do you think, brother? Yeah, I'm still here.
No, it was phenomenal. I mean, the tarnishing of oneself is definitely there. You know, whoever puts you in this mindset, I'm straight up going to beat the brakes off them. Because, I mean, you know, you deserve better.
Oh, thank you.
It was really beautiful. Yeah, everyone deserves better, but I mean, with like reading this, I'm just like, damn, fuck this dude. Like,
there's that.
I don't know if I'm.
Well.
Yeah, take that.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with energy vamps, man. Someone like this sucked the life out of you real fast.
Lizzie's giving him a big slap right there, Lizzie.
What?
Yeah. Well, and then
Lizzie, I'm in your corner, girl. I'm fighting for you.
There you go. You get the next one up on the board, Boo, and I'll take a last comment on Lizzie's from Silk. Okay. And then Blade will do a comment on the last one. Okay. What do you think, Silk?
Yeah, if I can get off mute here. I really enjoyed. I love a good dark, vengeful piece. That's one thing I always have a weakness and kind of a taste for in writing is like vengeance and wrath. And I mean, even since I was like a little kid, like I remember when I was a little kid, watched that Xena Warrior Princess stuff. I always loved Callisto because she was just like pure, full on like revenge and wrath and all that. But
it's so good.
This I really dug this because I agree with what Blade said there. That line that she pointed out, traded to a traitor with faith, fruitful words. I love that little bit of wordplay and that. But that whole stanza was my favorite, though. Upon a kiss, her fate is sealed and her flame burns into smothered ash. Beauty's light now lays in waste, traded to a traitor with fruitful words. And it did. It had that kind of betrayed and vengeful, dark feel that I always find. That always just hits me just right. I guess I really enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Yeah, that line, as everybody's pointed out, jumps at you to seal this package here. Traitor to a traitors with fruitful words is
that does a real service to the tongue when you're reading that and narrating that. It really does, right? It kind of just adds with just the impact and just kind of rolls off like, there, take that shit, you know? Yeah,
it does.
Well done.
I agree.
Right?
You know,
I mean,
she's
just
very
like
protective. It seems very protective, like she's looking out for somebody, like don't fuck with this person, you know, kind of, or you're gonna have to deal with me, and that's a true friend right there, in my opinion.
Well, yes, and if you're doing it to me, you're still gonna get the sword, and that's not happening. So
you don't even go there. That's a friend right there. Holla, Lizzie.
All right.
Yeah,
well done, Liz.
And
Dave, looks like you're up, brother.
Okay. I don't even know if I should read this poem. It's not in the same caliber that all the other ones I've heard, the lovely ones that I've heard. It's just some crazy shit that I thought might be funny, and most of these games that you're going to hear about came out of the 50s and the 60s and some of the 70s. So I'll read it with a little bit of inflection. So it goes like this. It's called Stupid Old-Fashioned Games from the 50s Revisited. Okay. Hey kids, it's really, really neat. Kenner's Mummy Cheese Maker. Now you can make your own mummy cheese. Comes with 10 yards of mummy gauze and instant mummy cheese made from water and old Egyptian mummy ashes. Kit includes 24 popsicle sticks. You can put your block of mummy cheese on a stick and freeze it in Mom's refrigerator. Be the first on your block to make real mummy cheese or mummy popsicle. Make your own pyramids in your own backyard or the London Bridge with Popeil's new pocket construction tool. Lift huge blocks of stone with your dad's car. Just attach the Popeil's lifting bracket that slip on his bumper. Comes free with the kit. Batteries not included. Popeil's is not responsible for any damages done by the use of Popeil's pocket construction tool. Hey, all you Special Forces kids out there, get Mattel's Fanner 50 Colt 6-gun. Shoots real bullets, fast as you can fan it. Or Mattel's Junior Nuke Bomb. Be the first kid on your block to blow up the neighbor's backyard. For an extra $100, rent a plane. We'll help you skip bomb it through your neighbor's fence. Mattel Incorporated will not be responsible for any deaths related to the Fanner 50 or the Junior Nuke. Batteries not included. Be a member of Congress, kids. Be a member of Congress, kids, with Hasbro's old Congress parts. These lifelike dolls are made with real shrinking plastic. They are already pre-wrinkled from the factory. If you want them even older, just sprinkle some water on them. If that doesn't do it, you can piss on them then. That will make them wrinkle up like they really look. Each comes with a set of dentures that fall out of their mouth when they try to speak. Really keen. You can even rig an election and make whoever you choose to be the president. That's really neat, man. You can also fire them from Congress and fix it so they won't get any money or benefits, same as mom and dad. How about that? You can line them up on a fence post and shoot them off with Mattel's Fanner 50. Don't worry, you're not killing anyone. It's all in fun, all in effigy. Be the first in your neighborhood to fire all the old farts in Congress. Fire all the old relics forever. Do it today. Do it now.
That's fucking hilarious.
Dave, brother, I want whatever you have. Whatever you got going on that's inspiring this, Dave, I need some of that.
Oh, God.
This is
I take a double, Dave.
This is quite on target, Dave. Good for you, brother. I think this should be probably posted on the Patriot Movement on Telegram here because part of the White Hat movement, man. This piece is pretty spot on. Well done.
Oh,
so I hear all the giggling. Love that, Dave. Love that shit. Boo, tell me about that.
Oh my God, I was wet myself. That was freaking hilarious. I'm sorry. And then the way you read it was so sarcastic. Like you could see all of this. You could see, and you see it in the infomercials. You see it on the commercials. They do this shit too. Hey kids, they make this little stupidest thing look so fun, and you're like, wait a minute, it doesn't look like that when I bought it or when I played it. Mummy cheese and mummy popsicles, so original, so unique. And it's a slap in the face, too, and sarcastic. It has a lot of political stuff in there. I like, hey, y'all, Special Forces kids. They're mommy's Mattel's Farmer 50 counts. It's just funny. It's really funny. I'm sorry. It's hilarious. I loved it. And sarcastic in your face. And I love it doesn't come with batteries. Funny, Dave. I'm a nominee.
It doesn't come with any batteries.
Yeah, I'm a nominee. Of course, you don't get the batteries. It's always fucking $50.
I love the emphasis on do it today, do it now. Boy, this no shit, Dave, right? I mean, we need to get busy here. Well,
I'm running right out right now. You bring the batteries, Randall.
Right? We need to get on this. He's right. We need to get
right
on this.
now, apparently.
Yeah. Blade, what'd you think of that?
Oh, funny.
Blade still with us?
She may have stepped out a moment with her kids.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh,
all
sorry,
right,
I was on mute.
That's it. Yeah. What do you think about that one, dear?
Yeah, I was just about to say,
keep
check the
flipping
mute
around
button.
in the kitchen, so I have myself muted. But I have to say that the last two lines really did it. Really kind of made it and tied it all together.
Yeah, it drove it home here. It demands action. And I really dig that part of it.
And they do that too on the commercial. You better hurry up, buy it now, hurry up. You're like,
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah, they did. Dave was right. Back in the day, that's the way they promoted them too. That's why you had to appreciate the satire of knowing that.
Yeah.
Sawa, what'd you think of that?
Sawa had to go. You could ask Silky.
Oh, yeah, Sawa took off. That's right. She's gone. Conrad.
Yeah, this was hysterical. I thought I'm really happy that I muted my phone because I was laughing the entire time. I was born in '97, so I don't really get a lot of the jokes, but I was still laughing the whole time. I mean, I love this. Like I'm rereading it now and I'm laughing. So
yeah.
No, this was awesome.
I'm a nominee.
It really was.
Funny.
Yeah.
And especially when you guys comment on it too, like that makes me giggle about it. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I don't really have a lot more to say.
No, because what's really going on when anybody really takes a serious look at what's going on across the world here. If this isn't some type of show, I don't know what is. I mean, you can't base a reality on what the hell is really going on. It's just beyond extreme. Lizzie, what do you think?
They always have that manic vibe, those kind of commercials, like in your face, manic, just, hurry up right now. Freaks you out. I got to get it. Holy shit.
I want to be the first in my neighborhood. I want to be the first in my neighborhood to fire all the old farts in Congress, and I want to do it today.
Too.
Yeah.
Where do I get?
Bring batteries. Bring your batteries.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That is the
I got the batteries.
That is the funniest line in the whole thing.
Right? We got the batteries.
Oh my God.
Does it come with batteries?
We need to rush right out and do this.
Yes,
BYOB?
Yeah.
We should all be the first in our neighborhood to go fire the old farts in Congress. Let's go.
Exactly. Right? Everybody's tired of playing in this damn box. Absolutely.
Oh my God. That was so
if it's okay with you guys, Dave, just a couple of minutes of a song that he has, because he's been wanting to hear it.
Yeah.
I think you would like it, Randall. It's very a lot of music, not just a little bit, so you guys could kind of hear. It's him playing the guitar. That is, if I could find it now. Oh yeah, here we go. Is that okay, Randall? You ready?
Yeah, lay it on us.
This is called High Heels. Okay. Dave has a foot fetish. Everybody, just so you know.
I do.
Love the poem, Dave. All right, let's see.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, I pressed the button by mistake. Whoopsie. That's really good, Dave.
I like it.
Wow, that's really good. You go, Dave.
Thank you.
I really like that. I thought it got me hyped up.
Yeah.
So
You
Q's
tore
on
that
the
up.
board here. You guys reading that? Q's on the board here saying Dave just created a revolution. Yeah, you did, brother. and that's the theme song to go out and to do what we need to do today.
Well, Dave, if you're ever in Maryland, hit me
That
up.
was a kick-ass
Well
song
done,
right there.
That was incredible.
Thank you.
My feet were moving the whole time. I was tapping. Mm-hmm.
Another round guard song.
Yeah,
you guys order what you want. Good job, Dave.
Let me tell you guys a little bit about that song. That was written about one of my favorite subjects of the female foot, and I like it. I thought the tempo of the song was reminiscent of a woman walking down the streets in high heels, and so that, that's what I got out of it. I did that song with a Marshall MF350 4x12 half stack, and I used a Gibson. What the hell is it? It's a Mark 7. It's a Firebird Mark 7, and it has a really unique mini humbucker pickup in it, and it gives it that really ethereal sound that I was getting out of it.
It reminds me of Shark Dressed Man.
You crushed it.
I heard ZZ Top.
Yeah.
In my head.
Yeah. That's what I was like. In my head, I was singing, "She's got legs."
I'm thinking Shark Dressed Man. But hey,
you gotta come to Baltimore, man. Come to Baltimore.
There you go.
Yeah, that's
you play instruments, Conrad? You play something, Conrad? I think you're musical, right? Something?
Me? No.
Yes.
bodies. Nice. And
so we're gonna put Q next, and then Silky.
I wish
Q
I could play music.
You play drums.
We've got Q. We've got what? Q, Silk, and Blade.
We got Q and Silky. Got, so Lizzie's gonna drop Q. I'm just looking. I'm all the way in the 5th month. What am I doing over here? Okay.
And then Blade, did you bring a piece? Do we have a piece for Blade?
Yeah, we do. I'm just looking for it. I'm looking for
I got Q. Do you want me to hit Blade?
Oh, I got it. I think I got it. Is it? It's called. What's it called?
I have
so
it on the
small,
BD.
this writing. Oh, we're good. I think this is it.
All right.
Bad
so we got
dreams.
Q,
Confused
Silk,
and disoriented.
That's what we're
Pamphlets
doing.
on the street delivered the news.
Yes.
A person died who almost have it all. The mirror is where I saw myself staring. Took off the jewelries, including all the love left for me. Put in a Cinderella music box, playing that song that adds injury. And it sounds like this. Mind is in a place forgotten. Will's incandescent battered beauty, body gave so many signs of lost spirit. Hopes and dreams no longer beats ecstasy. Future steps halted on the front porch. The hole is empty, so is the next opportunity. What's left defending now? Is this how it's always going to be? Just looking upon the reflection, saying an exile, perfect version, because I can't afford it in reality? Did I really almost have it all? Or was I confused and still disoriented of pamphlets on the street that delivers the news stating, you have nothing at all?
Wow.
Oh, damn.
That was quite something. I tell you what, this one stanza, is this how it's always going to be? Just looking upon the reflection, seeing an exile, perfect version. But this line right here, because I can't afford it in reality.
Damn, I know. That's good.
That's a power blow right there. Wow, marvelous piece. Silk, what'd you think of that?
Silkinator.
You unmute, Silk.
I am, but can you come right back to me? Unfortunately, I had to get up for a minute and deal with something, but I just got back and I'm reading the poem right now.
Brother.
Can you come back to me?
No,
thank you.
No problem.
I heard it read. I'd like to read it over first.
No problem.
I'll go back up there. Liz, what did you think of that, dear?
Yeah, I have to agree with you that one stanza really jumps out. That how it seeing an exile perfect version cause I can't afford it in reality. I think that
slam you?
It's just like
damn.
Yeah, really. It's just an amazing. It leaves an amazing, or more like a painful kind of feeling in your heart after you read it.
Yeah.
It's like a punch in the face almost when you read it. It's like, oh damn, you know what I mean? Like, as soon as I heard it, I was like, oh, it really hits you. It's a really.
She always kicks you in the balls, though. Always.
Yeah.
I think this is the first one I've ever read by her. So.
When it's intentional.
Oh really?
Guys,
okay.
Yeah.
When it's intentional when you do it intentionally, sometimes it manifests itself in the writing, unless it's intentional. To put a line in there like that stands out, that becomes the true stitch of the piece, is what we're looking at. Openings, the body, the closing, but we're never sure where the real stitch of the piece is at until it shows itself. And then, depending on how we close and open it, when you come back to that, that's what this is here. Well done. She places it right in the center of the piece. Yeah, very. Boo, what'd you think of that?
Q always kicks you right in the balls, for real, with the emotion. Every time I always get the feeling she's been through so much crap and so much stuff that she's sort of, not in a bad way, but I mean hardened a little bit because she's just been through so much shit. And it shows here that line is incredible. It's in the exact spot where it should go to give like the most effective.
Yeah.
Every time before you read her, you know it's going to be emotional, and then the way she reads it, she's almost on the verge of tears. And her accent, I think, helps it because you just can't stop but listening. She's intriguing. Body gave so many signs of lost spirit, hopes the dreams no longer beats ecstasy. Like she's always, all her poetry, she's always almost right there, but she just doesn't quite get it, grasp it, and she's been let down a lot. And I think that shows here. I don't know if I'm way off, but that's what I saw. Powerful, awesome piece. All of poetry tonight.
You're spot on with that interpretation too, Bo, because she sums that up in the next line. Future steps halted on the front porch, almost there, almost get the house. Yeah, well done. Dave, what'd you think?
Oh, he just had to leave to take care of his doggy.
Oh, okay.
Good night,
Conrad. Dave. Is he gone? Dave's completely gone?
Yeah.
Yes, he is. Conrad.
Conrad's there.
Yeah, definitely felt like I got kicked in the nuts, but in a good way, I guess, because like there's a lot in this poem that I can take away from the introspective of the mirror is where I saw myself staring, took off the jewelries, including all the love left for me. Like that is beautiful. Those 3 lines right there. That is a gorgeous portion of this poem. And I think there's a lot
of that kicking in the rib.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like kicking in the rib.
Kicking in the rib.
You gotta get yourself together.
Yeah.
Because she's been kicked in the ribs. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And regardless of
we
what's
all
going on,
know what that's like.
You still have yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. You still have yourself. Blade, what'd you think?
Blade.
I love how Q tied it together with the pamphlets on the street delivered the news, and pamphlets on the street that delivered the news stating, you have nothing at all. A person died who almost have it all. That's one of my favorite things in poetry is tying it all together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why that one line is that stitch verse that does that. Incredible.
Yeah. Silky,
well done.
You want to drop yours?
Yeah. Is he,
I wasn't sure sure. I got to read it over now. And yeah, you guys were right. This was kind of a kick in the ribs. And it kind of read like, it kind of read that way, like when you've just been really kind of beat down by life a little bit. To me, like, you're all down and out and you're getting up and you're looking for it. And then that ending, though, man, that was so powerful. It was like when you've gone through all that, then you just get, like, kicked in the face all over again. The whole thing with the, did I really almost have it all, or was I confused and still disoriented? A pamphlet on the street that delivered the news stating you have nothing at all. And it was like, just damn, it was like seeing that harsh reality, just staring you in the face. And I thought it was a powerful piece. And the read was very well done and very powerful as well.
Yeah, good, right comment, Silk. And because again, in that one line, because I can't afford it in reality, it's like, no more of this. I can't take this anymore. This is now a crash in my reality in the real world here.
Yeah, I'm spent. I'm spent.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, quite a piece. All right. Let's see. We Silk, yeah, you got yours, brother?
Sure thing. Actually, I wrote this for a contest. If I can find the group again. Holy crap! I was sitting trying to finish up my comment, and Okay, here we go. Let me put this up here. I'll do one. It's slightly naughty. It's for Mora, or I guess everyone's calling her Dirty D now. Her
Dirty D.
her pick a poem contest, or her prompt contest, and she sent me the image here and the song "Love You to Death" by Typo Negative, and those are the two prompts. And it's called Demonic Lovers. My hunger gnaws as of a wolf inflamed by moonfire, crawling the Diaz before her dark altar, shimmering in the light of 13 crimson candles, where she lounges upon alabaster furs that adorn her throne of skulls, eyes ablaze with the flame of succubi behind the curling smoke of a cigarette. Those onyx lips would scare a black mamba white as she spreads her legs in languid seduction and glides a finger into the slick slit of her narcotic petals. Growling for the cream dripping for her digits, I slither, serpentine around her hips, to assault her thighs with devouring kisses, insatiable for the crush of her skin between my teeth and the echoing moans of her dire cries. My passion, her plaything, as she wraps her fingers in my hair, forcing me to sip the nectar of her bloom before delving my tongue into the darkest depths of her scintillating croon. The taste of her musk ignites the beast in my bones, stirs the demon that stalks her sensual steps, her body my feast, fingertips painting my secret sigil along my back in sable and scarlet, imprisoned by her heels, enraptured by the tendrils of her demonic witchery. She invokes the vermilion as hell sunders beneath our blasphemy. Dark goddess of blood and sex, her bite demands my fervent thrust. Impaled by the root of my swollen virility, clawing her sigma in the ravishing throes of debauchery, we tumble into toccata while ripping the universe in perilous pleasure till twilight burns around us and the dawn crumbles beneath our heathen touch.
Holy shit, I need a cigarette. Jesus Christ. Whoa.
Damn, Silk. That's quite a piece there, brother. Wow. That one takes you on a lot. I tell you what, hey, you know what you say? Salwa left early, right? I would ask her.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be so great.
Salwa would be great on this
It's
one.
only us virgins here. Only us virgins here.
Yeah, so this is a powerful piece, and I think everyone was just hanging on the words on this one here while reading it along. But the narration is about as powerful as the words.
I need a fan or something.
As always,
Jesus.
As always, you deliver, brother, like no one else can. Wow. So I hear the cackling of hens. Boo, lay it on me.
I knew you were gonna ask me first. I was at every word. My Lord, what's he gonna do next? It can't get much worse, and then it gets worse. But it's just so straightforward. She grabs him by the hair. He's thrusting and she's pushing, and it just sounds like a good evening of rough sex to me. I mean, and it's just sort of like letting it all out and just getting the feelings out. I guess you could maybe. I mean, I know the song, so it kind of goes. Maybe I hate to put it this way, but it kind of reminds me of like a grudge fuck, in a way. And I mean, because you have to know the song. The song is very angry. I think I tried to enter this contest. I could not come up with anything close. I couldn't come up with anything close to this good. I didn't even try. Because you just nailed it right there. And then your read is always amazing. I just want to know what, and the picture is something else too. And I hear Lizzie laughing too. So, I always.
Yeah, I tried to address I was trying to go for the whole sex ritual too, but. I don't know if I made
I like a guy with oral skills. There you go. So I'm going to shut up now. Great poem.
Yeah, there's that. So, well, gosh, let me get the other cackling hen. Lizzie, lay it on me, darling.
Well, I got the cold shower. Yeah, I got the cold shower running and some ice cubes I'm going to throw in.
There you go.
I'm in the pool.
Well, hot showers are much more fun.
Not at this point. I need a cold one. Yeah, I have to agree with Boo. It's got the fake hair ripping, pulling and biting and all that fun stuff, and it was just like, ooh, my, oh my.
Take that shit.
Yeah, but he did it. The thing is, he did it incredibly tastefully, as erotic.
Yes.
And as heavy as
agreed.
it is, he did it with incredible style. That's what makes
it was
it
It
so
was very
unique.
teasing, He didn't go over the edge. It was just like, he
no,
would get you right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get it, but he does it quite demonically tasteful.
Yes.
Randall, that's something I thought I would never
I try to skirt that line, so I appreciate it. I don't like getting too vulgar, but I do try to get very naughty without getting the vulgar. No. So I kind of like that.
Yeah,
you play it right.
I've never heard you say those two words, Randall.
He plays it right on the razor's edge, right there. And as everybody knows, depending on what you're going to do, that's where the dance is at. That's how sharp the word is, and putting them together. And when you can dance on the edge, that's a masterful touch. Very cool. Let's see.
Randall, those are two words I never thought I'd hear you say, Randall. Demonically. Right?
Yeah, right?
Well, I
was like,
there's
whoa.
that. Conrad, what'd you think of that? You're not back with it. I thought I had him.
Conrad's in the pool, too.
Yeah, I'm showing him on the board. Well, all right. Blade, what'd you think of that?
There are children present.
Yeah, well, there is that.
I'm looking innocent.
Little ears are listening. That made me giddy. I don't know why.
Oh man. I feel like I need a shower.
You feel dirty.
I'm here also.
In the best possible way. Oh shit, that was good. So
I'm
think
here.
I felt gold.
It's really a little naughty compared to my normal.
If you don't win the gold, I don't know what Dirty D's thinking. Yeah, that's a given. I'm pretty sure. Blade, did you put one on the board, right? Yes, you did. Okay, you did.
So
that was good.
So Conrad, you there? You want to comment on that, Conrad?
No, thank you.
Yeah, I do actually.
Yeah.
When you started reading, I was like, oh man, this is gonna be sensual. And then by the end, I was like, no, this is sexual. And no, but in the nicest way. I say that. Like it was a lot of things I haven't felt in a while, and I don't know. It was just beautiful.
Yeah.
There's a lot of parts of the film, like honestly, from just like a structural standpoint, that really take you back. Like it's about a hunger, that kind of thing.
Yeah, he's
hungry.
I
love that. Really, I really do love that. So, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
You got the pool on the board, Silk.
Yeah. I hear you. Well done.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm awake all of a sudden. I was sleepy, but now I'm awake. Oh, God. Okay.
That could be a...
Let me regroup.
I'm just looking innocent.
Show.
Oh, shoot. Randall, I want to say one thing. You've had a couple months off, right? So haven't you seen the poetry just improved, like, big time since the last time you were here? I see it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, some of the old schoolers, Silk being one that always brought it. Silk's been bringing it forever.
Yeah.
You know, and Lizzie's been, been bringing it forever. So, yeah, you've got to appreciate their vein and their talent, But all in all, yes, I have noticed an increase in the talent, and that's what it's all about in honing the craft. And we all start.
Everybody gets better.
Like whoever we read, we need to write like them. No, they write like them. Write like you. That's the signature. And that's what it's about, is finding where you're at, your niche, your groove, and expanding on that. And that's where you grow out of. And, the poets that are reading here are expounding on that. And that's what's very cool. They found their niche a while back, and they continually polish it and hone the craft in that and keep bringing it. And that's what it's about. Well done, Silk. And I guess what we got? Blade?
Thank you. I mean, I agree too. Everybody gets better over time. When I first started out, I sucked, and I was like, it took me a while to get better. And I don't think I'm any great right now or anything, but I do think I'm better now than I was when I first started. And I think everybody gets better.
The point. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a growing curve.
And I think being in the radio show in the group, it helps too, because you get to be around people, you just get to listen, you get to learn. I try to soak it all in, all the things I learned from you guys.
And the big thing about it, by doing the shows also, which anybody that wants to excel in doing this needs to do it to themselves with their own poetry. To hear the narration, because it's an oratory craft. And so, we like having the words so we can comment and go back into content and phrasing and whatnot. But to hear it is what it was meant for. And so that's part of the craft of it, is the narration of it. Back in the day, people would go around your poets of the world at the time. I mean, that's literally what they did. They were paid to narrate their poetry. And so it's always good to hear it as opposed to reading it. Well done.
Get ready to be blown away again, Randall. The Blade is something else, too. Here you go, Blade.
All right, is that what's... Here you go.
Blade and then Naomi, yep.
We got, all right.
All right. Got to hand some chicken nuggets to my kid so he leaves me alone for 3 minutes. All right. Just let me get situated. Got it pulled up. So this is to anyone who doesn't think they're beautiful. I'm not going to tell you that you're beautiful, because my words could never be enough to break the wall of glass that you somehow think protects you. I'm not going to tell you that you're beautiful, because you only hear my words in a way that makes you think I'm lying, that I'm always lying when I look at you and say your eyes are endless galaxies. And I get lost in the twinkling lights that show up when you smile. Stars that are shining so brightly as when they're dying. And I would ride through space to save you, but still you think I'm lying, crying wolf as I pull on the cat's comet tail, trying to fly through the asteroid field that guards you, you beautiful dying star that will never believe, but simply stop trying to shine, to live, to be more than what you see in your reflection. I'm not going to tell you that you're beautiful, but I will tell you that you're worth more than worthless, more than gold, more than the mirror that can never truly capture beauty. Shooting stars concealed behind your smile, giving glimpses of peace, playing hide and seek behind planets, flying saucers on a collision course with icy insecurities. I'm not going to tell you that you're beautiful. You wouldn't believe me. We've never even met, but I know you. I see you. You can hide behind a screen name and a smile, but I know you, know your pain, know that the secrets you hide behind those lips and the undertones in the words that you type say more than you could ever say, ever say, ever say. Has anyone ever felt that they love you? Has anyone ever meant it? You are Pluto, feeling demoted because of your second-class size, crooked eyes, and imperfections, but Pluto will always be a planet in my book. You hang out at the outside of the picture, orbiting around happiness, but just out of reach because you never believe that it is yours for the taking. Cold, unloved, unwanted. Pluto was a placemat where only the strong survived. When we were kids, it marked the start of infinity and beyond. I'm not going to tell you that you're beautiful. But every step you take is the start of a new path that started back in a grade school class. That started back in a grade school class when you couldn't wrap your head around just how long of a journey it would take to reach the outskirts of our solar system. Hell, you thought the 2-hour ride to Grandma's house was never going to end. But you sure wished you could bend the rules of space and time, fly to the end of infinity just to see how far it goes. And you beautiful dying star, shooting through space and all the time, wondering who and what you are because you just can't accept that shining brightly doesn't have to mean that you're dying. We sent satellites into the sky and found the edge of our imagination when we discovered... I know. When we discovered things that we had never even dreamed. And in the same way, I will send rockets up to find you, to smash into that glass wall that you somehow think protects you, maybe. In the glimmer of the light shining off the falling pieces, you'll see beauty in the millions of stars and realize that what you see is your reflection. End poem.
You go, girl. Holla.
Wow. Whoa. That piece.
Yeah, damn.
That piece.
Damn.
That piece.
Damn.
That piece
Fuck
needs,
yeah. You go, girl.
That piece
Amazing.
needs a pause, people. That piece needs a pause.
Yes. Yeah.
Blade, welcome to the group, darling. That is one of the more powerful
poetry
pieces that I've read lately. Your personification is just incredibly exquisite. And the emotional read, again, reiterates the point of why it needs to be heard. However, these words are just fantastic. My gosh, well done, dear.
She does that time and time again, every poem. It's like, whoa.
Just incredible. That's incredible.
Yeah.
All right, now I'll let everybody lash out on that. Boo, lay it on me.
Oh, my God. Off the hook. And she does it every single time, every single poem. The last time she read a poem, I swore it was a SoundCloud. It was so good. I mean, all of us, I think it was last Sunday, just like, whoa. I mean, she brings it time and time again. It's like, I want to know what she's going to say next. She's about to cry, but she's emotional. Shit. I don't know if you're an actress or whatever, but you should be. It's just, you can't help but be moved and feel every word. I want to stand up and cheer, and I want to hug you all at the same time. Yeah, that was incredible. You are off the hook. I haven't heard a bad poem yet. Everyone's better and better. Amazing.
Thank you.
That was quite something.
Front page all the way. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go down the list of who's left here on this and here. Conrad, what'd you think of that? You hear Conrad? You on mute? Or did you drop again? No, you're still here.
He's still here.
He's still here.
Conrad.
Well, while he's coming back on, I'll wait. Lizzie, what'd you think, dear?
Damn.
This was absolutely amazing. This is the second time I've heard you read, Blade, and you've blown me away each and every single time. Absolutely amazing. And the piece I heard on Sunday was fantastic, and this one just is phenomenal. I love the you are Pluto feeling demoted because of your second-class size, crooked eyes, and imperfections, but Pluto will always be a planet in my book. For whatever reason, that just really stuck, because, I mean, we're perfectly flawed, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? We are flawed with our imperfections, but it makes us perfect. It's what makes us perfect. I always tell people, you know, those little imperfections are God's trademark on you. Like, that's He put them there, and He thinks they're beautiful. So we're no one to say that they're not beautiful. You know what I mean? Exactly. He could have, if He put a mole on your nose, it's because He thought it was beautiful, and that's all that matters. You know what I mean? So, and to me, like, that just really just stuck out there. Like, you know, those crooked eyes and imperfections. It's beautiful in His eyes, and you know, it's just like, it just really hit me, those lines right there. This is an absolutely phenomenal piece, Wade. Like, this belongs on front page.
Already. Nominated.
Yes, I was about to say, this belongs on front page right there.
Yeah, Lizzie, you know what, dear? That's
definitely.
The line that, there's so many fantastic lines in here, but that's the line that jumped out to me and stitched this together also and tied this whole thing, was that same thing, that same line there. Really sewed that together to show the force of the impact.
Yeah, if we have time, maybe we could have her read the one she read last week, because that was incredible too. If we have time, if she would want to. Yeah, I would love to.
Yo, what do you think, brother?
It's so good.
Yeah, just like just damn. Yeah, that was definitely. I think I saw you say something, Blade. Maybe last weekend or something about getting ready for a performance, and yeah, I could see now. Yeah, definitely, that wasn't a read; that was a performance, and yeah, it was very charismatic too. You had that read was like one of those. It just grabbed your attention and holds on.
I hear a
collab.
It was
like, but no, I thought this was. I'm always down for collabs, but no. This to me, it was like I read a lot of great like epic fantasy books and stuff, and it was like one of those. I'm not trying to be over the top, but it was like one of those reads where everything's going to hell, and that one person gets up and gives that one inspired thing and kind of brings it all back together. And you had that kind of voice and that kind of power behind your read there. It was kind of like almost like a slam poem kind of, and it was just like damn,
remember
it
I was
grabbed
telling you
me
about
and
the poem last week? That I thought
I
was
mean, you told me I'll have to go back and I'll have to go back and it was just amazing.
Yeah, this had
and I love the few stanzas here too. I have to point out here as soon as I go back and find the actual poem, because I clicked off of it. Okay, here. I love the whole thing about about hiding your screen name, the smile, but I know you're in pain, and then you're down here and say more than you could ever say, has anyone ever said they love you, has anyone ever meant it? And you said you are Pluto, feeling demoted because of your second-class size, but then also down here where you said, oh yeah, and you beautiful dying star shooting through space and all the time, wondering who and what you are because you just can't accept that shining brightly doesn't have to mean that you're dying is that was an amazing stanza there too. I just it was beautiful. Just
I agree, brother. I agree. You know, this this thing reminds me, you could literally put this to music
and
real easily. It has that Drops of Jupiter feel to it.
Yeah. It does.
By Train.
I got a song in my head for this already.
You guys aren't familiar with this. Yeah, if you're not familiar with that song, check it out. This creates that same resonance.
I agree. Randall's perfect song for that. I agree. I hear that in my head already.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
After Naomi, maybe she could read her one from last week, because you'll be blown away by that one too. It's incredible. Okay, Lizzie, can we drop Naomi, and then I'm ready?
Yeah, drop it, put it in.
Thank you, Blade. Kick ass once again.
Oh yeah.
Poetry tonight has been incredible. Every single poem.
That was
amazing.
awesome, Blade.
Yeah, every single poem tonight off the hook, for real. Probably nominate all of them. Do you see Naomi's on the board, Randall? Yep.
Let me do a little.
Anybody? I mean, I don't want to leave the studio,
I don't
so
see
not
it.
restart. Okay. Lizzie, you still there? Okay. I was going to say I didn't want to leave the studio because then I have to come all the way back, start over. It's a big pain on the phone. But maybe she could drop it. I don't know if she's listening, but otherwise I'll just go get it.
Yeah, let's see.
I was saying for the poem. I was like just totally zoning out. I'm sorry. I will get it right now. Right. I'm going to say something else, but I forgot. All right, let's see. So I'm doing Naomi, right? Oh, here she goes. Okay. Sorry, Naomi. All right. We're almost there, Randall. All right.
Oh, don't worry, sweetie. I know it's a long walk.
There you go. See, this is my okay, let me see if I save my spot. And then every time I go back to the studio, it's like starts over, so I gotta wait for it to go through. That's the pain in the ass. Are you an actress, Blade?
I'm not.
No?
I always wanted to be. I'm really good at it. I did speech all through high school. Almost made it to state a couple of times, but
yeah. How many kids do you have? Just wondering.
I have 2. So the 5-year-old is already asleep, and the 2-year-old has been bugging me all night.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good read, even through all that. Okay, so. That's
they're like that at that age. I remember my niece and nephew at 2 and 3. They were like little monsters, so.
Little monsters?
Cute monsters. Yeah, they're cute monsters, but yeah. Still kind of
Where has romance gone?
Too cute to be mad at, though.
I had just started writing. Through my head, my muse was tripping. Oh, she was just baking cookies like crazy, shoveling them out of the oven like it was on fire. And I'm telling you, those cookies were smoking, steaming hot. Yep, my muse is singing, twirling, swirling. The cookies are flying through my brain, left and right. Hell, she is just dancing topless all over my kitchen countertops. Then, damn it, the darn phone rings and everything just stops. Oh, shit. It's Yellow Mellow Guy. My latest Tinder swiped right while asking myself, oh, hell, why? He had arrived with a drooling smile, half there, half aware, slurred out a slow, yo, hello, winked in a sad attempt to flirt, and shoved into my arms a gigantic bowl of yellow Jell-O, grasping the doorknob so he'd stop swaying to and fro, and shouted out, look, I brought dessert. Now, don't get me wrong, Jell-O's fine, just not ideal to accompany wine. Oh, geez, I'm not asking for no hero. But where has all the romance gone? Where are the men with chocolates, flowers, and beautiful songs? I called his taxi back 'cause, geez, I'm telling you, he wasn't too sexy. And I wasn't that desperate. The phone rings on. Hell, no. I'm not answering it. My muse is running naked out the door. My wonderful lines of poesy, a dead pile laying on the floor, right beside a burnt cookie, and her still jiggling yellow bra.
Yes,
we need some Valium stats of Librium, possibly.
Sometimes reality is just a kick in the ass, isn't it? Boo, what did you think of that?
Oh, Lord. Who?
What'd you think, Boo?
Oh, shit. Okay. Every time I have to read some of, I just like, we need some Valium or some Librium, like stat, you know? She just, in her head, and she's like, and I mean this in the nicest possible way, she's like manic and all over the place, but entertaining and funny, and she's just like makes everyday normal things just all her own, colorful, and you're just like, wow, you know, you get sucked into her world and her life. I could just imagine just hanging out with her would be just so cool because she's just so out there in the best, good way. I mean, and I love how she's always sarcastic, and she's just telling it like it is, whether you like it or not. And she doesn't really care if you like it, if you're listening or not. She's going to say it anyway and get it out. And she always notices the littlest, tiniest things and makes you interested in them and in her life. And she's just sitting around observing all day, taking notes. And it's her own way. It's colorful and fun and poetic. And I felt like she's awesome. I loved it.
Yeah, that was quite a clever piece, without a doubt. Meet Virginia. Yeah. Conrad, what'd you think?
You know, I'm trippy, so she's kind of trippy, so it's kind of like, you know, I get it.
You there, Conrad?
This was, yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I'm getting called into work right now, so I'm driving. But listening to it, yeah, I mean, not all dudes are good. A lot of them suck. But, you know, you have to take the hits when they come, and I just really like how she worded everything. Yeah, you know, you gotta take the hits.
The Jell-O might have been a giveaway. The Jell-O might.
Sorry, I'm not driving, so it's like
you're all good.
Attention.
Yeah, it's all good. Lizzie, what'd you think, dear? Oh, did Lizzie leave?
I think Lizzie had to go, yeah.
I think she did. Lizzie had to go. Silk, what'd you think, brother?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I totally dug that. It was hilarious to me. I'm glad I was on mute because I was chuckling. I mean, from the moment I opened the poem and saw that picture, first off, I just thought I was like, oh my God, this is going to be a funny poem. Just and it didn't. It didn't let me down. I loved the whole bit of crap. Now I can't find the poem. I keep doing this. Crap. Hold on a second. Okay, here we go. I found it. No, I really loved the whole take of it with the guy showing up, coming to the drawer drunk. It really gave me. I don't know if anybody here has ever seen Uncle Buck, that old movie with John Candy.
Oh yeah, John Candy.
And Macaulay Culkin. I was having visions of that scene where the clown shows up for the kid for his son's birthday party, and he's just like falling down drunk. He's so drunk he can't even hit the doorbell. And I was getting visions of that, and because that's one of those classic scenes. But I think she captured that there too. But no, this sounds like a total date from hell. Oh my God, he brought Jell-O instead of flowers.
She's always
it's just like, oh my God.
Really?
I guess Naomi and Dave here just writing about the dates from hell. It's great. I totally loved it.
Oh wow! I want to be a fly on the wall for that one.
I was just like watching Naomi in her house for a day and just hang out and see what's going on.
Blake,
right,
I'll let you close it, dear. What do you think?
Well,
you still there,
I wasn't able to read along with it because I'm changing a diaper at the moment, but it made me laugh, and gotta be honest, I
understand. It's cool.
I don't remember things that I hear very well, so all I remember about it was something about cookies, but I know that it made me laugh.
She's hilarious. Hey, Randall, can you read the next one, Running Wolves, please? Randall, where'd you go? Uh-oh.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. How many more do we have, Boo?
Just one more after this.
All right. Okay, by Running Wolves. And this is Dangerous Games. Parody of White Rabbit by Jefferson Airplane. Very cool. To the lyrics. All right. One voice sings entrapment while another sings of love. Interloper like a viper, wraps coils around a heart and squeezes till love's voice is dead. If you're seeking for a true love, beware of the player's song. Words of beauty to scale defenses, the promises to give you all. It's all bullshit, and you're going to get burned. Out here, there ain't no true romance. Ain't no love out here, that's true. Out here, and you'll find abusers who get the rocks off controlling you. Your heart's their playground because they don't care. They'll use you, then they'll hurt you, then they'll leave you in despair. As your self-worth crashes around you and you're wishing you were dead, player out of your head because they've done fled. I hate it when that happens. Yeah, a lot of that going around, huh, guys? A lot of that going around.
Yeah, sure is. Yeah, it is.
I mean, I don't know what it is. This is, there's so much negative energy here, which is demanding on us bringing up a little more positive to counteract it. But things have gone a little rabid out there, especially on these emotional playing fields. People aren't taking this seriously. There's the deal.
We need to cut the shit out.
They're not taking it seriously of the ramifications of when you toy with people's hearts.
Yep.
That's not a game. That's a big deal. There'll eventually be accountability for it too. But again, a powerful feast. A lot of emotion here of being hurt. Boo, what do you think of that?
Well, I agree with everything that you said, and it's true. There's a lot of negative energy that probably, like, we all need to stop feeding into. I'm probably guilty myself, and I need to do better with that.
The damn archons.
Sometimes you have to let things go. You have to let things go and let them fall where they may, and that's not always my strongest thing. I'm working on it. So, but and I to see for this, Our Voice in Strange, another song of love, like a viper. Yeah, this is kind of like that ruthless bitch that it's just kind of eats men up for breakfast. I mean, that's kind of what I see. But also, this is a chick that a lot of guys like, too. She's like the bad girl, the bad one. But, she's full of shit. You're going to get burned eventually. You're going to get burned, but yet you can't stay away because she's so addictive and whatever the case may be. But eventually you're going to get bitten. And, then it might be too late.
It's the aspect of defiled intoxication.
Yeah.
That is
get the player out of your head because then they're all fled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If and you see a player right away, you know what's going on, but you ignore it or you think, nah.
Shit's gonna burn.
Yeah, the shit's gonna burn later.
Conrad.
Enjoy now, burn later.
Gonna burn. Yeah.
Burn
Conrad,
so good though.
think,
Burn
bud?
so good. Shit. Yeah. I think I know this chick. I think I know a couple, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Conrad, you want to comment on this? Still with us?
Conrad, you been burned? Oh, sure.
I don't know. He's on his way to work though, so that's I got.
He's driving.
Still, yeah. What do you think, Sil?
Boo knows I've been burned a few times. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I love the parody too. As I could totally hear White Rabbit playing to this and totally got into it. And I liked If you're seeking true love, beware of the player's song. Words of beauty to scale defenses and promises to give you all. It's all bullshit and you're gonna get burned, yeah. But a lot of that shit, you gotta be real careful, I think, with your heart. Especially as poets, man. Poets are all crazy and elephant and shit, you know, we all got ourselves get in trouble, I guess, over and over and over, and yeah, I've definitely been burned a couple times. So I totally get this shit.
Yeah.
That's a qualified statement, brother. The nature of poet. It's a qualified nature. Because we're our perception of reality is a lot different than what others may view the norm is. I mean, I know out here on the arena, I stand out like a sore thumb. It's not like a blending in, even though most of them, you know, there's a gypsy type of mentality that goes, but still, I know what you're saying. I guess maybe that's why I don't speak with my parents. Huh. Yeah, must be something to that. Blade, what'd you think?
I'm reading over it real quick right now, and I like the rhythm of it. I like how fast-paced it goes, in my head at least. So use you, then they'll hurt you, then they'll leave you in despair. I like that.
The white rabbit thing is quite fitting, especially when you go chasing rabbit. Who knows what rabbit hole you're going to go down.
Yeah. But, you know, there's a lot of chicks that do this shit on purpose to guys day after day, and that's what they do. That's their MO. And
they're the female archon. I mean, you know, we can't put this on a gender. You know.
Right.
Oh yeah, there's female players out there. So.
Yeah. It comes in all shapes and flavors.
Those bad girls are attractive, aren't they?
I know. I just have a weakness, I guess.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, he does. It's true.
Yeah, you
should make the baddest chick in the whole place. That'll be Silky right there.
Yeah, probably.
You know, we all like a challenge, I suppose. I don't know. Okay, so.
Hey, sorry, I just got to work. I'm so sorry.
No, that's
okay.
All right,
no, it's all right. You got to work, kid.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Gotta save some lives out here.
You know, Conrad's a paramedic, Randall. So.
Oh yeah, I'm sure your city's keeping you busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Baltimore is a shithole. I live in Baltimore.
Maryland? Oh yeah. Yeah, it is.
Oh shit. Well, that's the town for the theme song "Welcome to the Jungle" by Guns N' Roses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you ever watch The Wire, I mean, it's fairly accurate. I mean, fentanyl now is definitely made everything
Fentanyl is
harder.
Everywhere. Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
It's definitely made everything more difficult. So
yes, it has.
Yeah.
Big time. Yeah.
It's a plot.
And Baltimore as a city is just, like, underfunded. Yeah, it's just, like, underfunded. So, I mean, when they need a paramedic, it's like, oh, they only have EMTs or whatever. But
yes.
That's why we need to take Dave up on his crusade. And that town gets some more funds, right? We got to circle back to Dave's.
We need some stress and do that.
We circle back to Dave's crusade.
Do you know that this year, 2020 was the highest amount of rates of drug overdoses in U.S. history in 2020. So that says a lot.
Yeah, I had 83 last month, I believe it.
Yeah.
I had 83 last month, and I administered like 150 doses of Narcan last month.
Of Narcan.
That's why
you know, now they got Narcan on their keychain. Like everybody's proud of it. You know, it's just crazy.
Yeah, no, I mean it's a joke at this point.
Yeah.
Like Narcan and fentanyl.
Yeah.
For anyone out there, you want to know what's going on.
That's a whole other mess. Mm-hmm.
Got to look beneath the surface. That's where the battle's at, beneath the surface. This is what Conrad was experiencing, just the fallout of what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you're going to do drugs, bring it to
Very cool. All right. Where are we at, Boo?
The last one is Budo. Budo's the last one.
All right.
I put him on the board, but he has a SoundCloud. So, yep.
All right.
I am going to grab it, and then he'll be the last one.
Close it with
Don't forget to vote for the collab challenge. You only got like a day or two left, I think. So put in your vote for your favorite team there. Oh, shit, I'm on the wrong page. Yeah. What else? Let's see. Today's Sunday. I don't think we have any shows till next Friday, but I don't know what yet. I got to write the schedule, so never mind. I'm getting there. Anything you want to say, your goodbyes and stuff, Randall? Thank you, so I'll get this ready.
Yeah, this is the SoundCloud we're going to close it with, right? All right.
Yeah,
I do. Guys, thank you for making this trip on the lounge enjoyable, and for bringing such outrageous poetry. From not
really
doing a show in months, and then to come back and do this one here, the caliber of poetry is just something. I'm going to say this, and I've said it before, but it's so the upcoming poets and the seasoned poets that we have on this site, in this group, and throughout the world, is to remember this, guys. If Shakespeare was alive, this is where he would be, is to understand that, okay? Mm-hmm. Because the caliber of poetry that is on the site, if you really spend some time looking around, is quite something. And the format of the global situation has changed. That where else would he be? Okay? Mm-hmm. And that's the thing here, to be able to have this outlet and to do this. This craft is in the process of coming back in full blown once we get through the turmoil that the globe's in right now, and we come through this. This craft is going to come back into the schools, and I just want to thank all of you people for contributing to what's coming in the future with this craft. That language and the expression of words never goes away. And to take on the craft of poetry, the bastard language of English allows the freedom in here of expression to really get it out there and to let people know not only the reflection of what we see in the world, but how to correct them and what to hold on to. And with that, Boo, I want to thank you first and foremost, dear, for what you do of holding this together. Dave, for giving us the latest crusade. Saul for the tenderness. Conrad, thanks for being a part of this, brother. Welcome aboard, and good luck with what you got to do. That's a tough one to deal with every day.
Yeah, you guys are great. I really appreciate you guys.
Oh, right, we appreciate you.
And Rack for
you're always cool, Silk.
Giving us his. Lizzie, for hitting us always. Silk. Damn. The lounge is still sitting over here in the corner, man. I've had to break stuff up continually. You guys, cool it. All right, it's the lounge. All right.
I'll bring something dark and light depressing next time.
Please do. And Blade, what an addition to the group too.
Blade, giving us another, just giving us something that was a mic dropper. Naomi, making it real. And Running Wolves for that piece. And for the one we're about to close on here, Titus, thank you, brother, for contributing. And we're going to close on Budo.
And Blade, awesome, amazing. And I just wanted to say real quick, thanks a lot to Lizzie for helping me so much this week because, I was short and I needed help. And you stepped in, had my back, no questions asked. Randall, thanks for hosting the show last minute. I appreciate it. Everybody who's rallied around me, thank you so much. It has appreciate it, and I'm grateful. Thank you. And I'm looking for Bud still. There's a million in here.
Yeah, and I want to say for those that haven't, Conrad, others that haven't, check out Boo's piano work. Truly blow your mind. The woman is incredibly gifted. And Boo, with that, darling, let it rock.
Yeah.
And God bless all of you.
Where can I check out the piano work? I would love to watch them.
Oh, you're going to regret that question. No, if you can.
No, I'm not.
If you want to leave me your email, like in a private message, usually we play something at the beginning of the show or at the end of the show, but we have some other stuff to do. So, but if you want to give me your email, I could send you whatever genre you want. I got it. Man, I can't find Bud. I know we played this song 2 days ago, too. I thought it was at the top of the thing. If you want to send me your email, if you don't feel comfortable sending me your email, we can figure something else out. I don't want to put you, like, make you feel weird. Man, there's so many. I have probably 1,000 songs in here, too. This is crazy. I thought it was at the top because we just did this song the other day, but, okay, Bud. Here we go. Finally in Bud. What's the name of the poem? Na, 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 right?
It is.
I think?
Yeah, na, 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 na.
Okay. All right. XEF. Sorry, there's really, I got to go through some of this stuff and get rid of this crap. Well, how about this? How about I just, I don't really see it, but I'll just play something to Bud. How about, and I'll grab the poem. Since we're going to leave him a comment, right? So, okay, I'm just going to pick something of Bud's and shut up. Oh, okay.
The good in the world and channel it deep inside.
Good night, and God bless.